in the streets. Everybody knows to get something to eat.
See, your hair grew the fuck back.
I mean,
It look like it got darker.
yeah, it's going. I mean, my hair grows very fast.
Yeah.
You know
You
what I'm
know
saying?
what? I just shaved my shit, bro. I just had to clean my shit up because I know we taking pics tomorrow, so I want to clean my shit up.
You shave your. Why you got a hat on in your own house?
Because I'm in the basement, it's cold down here. So I got a bald head, so
Oh, all right.
it just keep me warm. Like I'm just chilling. I had turned the heat off. I don't know why.
Got you. Well, because this shit is confusing. How do you? Oh, remember, the reason why there was an echo
What's
is
up?
because sound is also coming out of your computer into the mics. That's why there's an echo.
Uh,
So, like, if you got headphones, something to plug in, that's gonna do better for you.
bro, I don't even think I got it. Gotta find the kid's headphone jack. I don't even got no headphones down here.
That's what it is.
Damn. Well, and keep these motherfucking people entertained. The one person that's on here.
I can't even see though. All I see is what I see when I see it. All right, yo. Quarantine conversations, baby. We just in here, we in here talking shit, and you're gonna fucking like it. Where's the camera? You're gonna fucking like it. I'm still echoing. Blame that on Kev. Let's see what I can find. I'm gonna try some. I'm gonna try to find some old beats from when me and Kev used to be a production duo. You mind if I do that? God, heartburn.
Yeah, I'm back, bro. Found some headsets.
I got fucking heartburn.
Heartburn.
It is killing me.
It's that old shit setting in.
I mean, I've had heartburn when I was a kid. I mean, not kid, but like when I was younger.
Yeah, nigga. But it gets worse the older you get. What you doing?
DJ Nasty? DJ Nasty hit me back, huh? Well, not hit me back, but he fucking
DJ
answered
Nasty.
DJ Nasty.
That sound like a porn site you was watching. I'm fucking with y'all know. DJ Nasty was good, dog. Was good, bro.
Dick Jackers Nasty. Nah, DJ Nasty. All I do is win. He did that beat. And many more. But he's from that like DJ Khaled era type shit.
Okay.
Because he took a picture of his studio on Instagram, and it was like 5 MPCs in that bitch. And I put up a comment and I said, "How many MPs in that motherfucker?" And I guess he just told me, but I can't really see it because we on live.
Okay. I mean, at least he got back to you and shit. You know, most niggas be on some like, oh, nigga, another nigga inbox me. Let me just.
I ain't inbox him. I just put a comment up.
Oh, so he just commented back. Okay.
Yeah, yo, you'd be surprised how many motherfuckers just do not, like, niggas will not fucking, like, you could say, oh, man, your child looks beautiful. Like, I'm not saying I do that, but you can say anything and nobody will comment back to you no matter what. Niggas will say, hey, y'all comment. I'm going to get back to you. I comment for some reason. Niggas will not get back.
Meek did shit.
I don't expect it, though.
Meek did that shit one time. I put a comment up there. I'm like, damn, dog. Like, all right, you told niggas to comment. Like, what you think was gonna happen? But I mean, I'm guessing if you get like 5 million comments, you gonna pick the best one out of this shit. You ain't gonna just comment on every little motherfucking thing. And
I just first.
But I said some like real shit. I asked him about like an artist he would like to work with that he ain't get a chance to work with type shit. And
oh, okay.
Yeah, and it was like, fuck out of here, nigga.
He said, nah, not you. Not you, nigga.
Not me. Nah, nigga, he probably thought I was a fucking rapper. You know how rappers, oh, you know, you ain't worked with me yet, dog. You got to hear my mixtape.
That's how they be.
Yeah, rappers always got a mixtape to fucking hand you. I remember niggas used to give me their CDs. I remember we used to get them shits with Make Beats.
I don't want them.
I used to listen to them shits and I'm like,
I never wanted them. Like, can you get your CD away from me, sir?
Dog, that shit. It was, some of them was alright, some was like, Jesus, like, nigga, where did you record this shit at?
Because we started, like, we was fucking with the beats when everybody, like it was cool for everybody to rap. Like, we missed that era where it was like, if you're rapping, it's because you're good at rapping. Oh, it sounds good. I don't got no echo no more.
Yeah, there you go. I got PlayStation headphones on.
They still work. Yeah. They look good. They look good, but they still work.
Yeah, they doing their job, man. Oh
but
shit!
It's like we missed that era though, like where like it was like, yo, I'm spend my money, go to the studio because I can rap. We came when it was like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm going to the studio 20 hours an hour, Pro Tools, I got it in my back, you know, in my computer. Well, you suck also.
I mean, some people was good. Oh yeah, we sucked horribly. I ain't gonna sit up here in front like we was ever like motherfucking Clue, or I mean not Clue, Swiss or Tim or anybody. You know, everybody go through that era, bro. You know that little rough patch. You nice with it now. I gave up on that shit.
I'm a podcaster. I don't know what the fuck you talking
about. So
I keep telling people that. They keep telling me about music and all this shit, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm a podcaster. Like, I do music for fun. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to get back into it super heavy because, dog, you go down so many paths that lead to nowhere. Yeah. And you have, like, in order to know where they go, you have to get on them. So, like, you have to fuck with somebody who say, yo, I'm fucking with somebody now. And now we got money coming in, and now this and that. You like, all right, hell yeah. I'm jumping in. I'm giving you everything I got. I'm going to be up till 3 o'clock in the morning making beats for you for that for that concept that you had. And I'm going to make it. And I'm going to fucking, and then you do that shit. Months later, niggas, they quit. And you like.
Because, what the fuck? It's just it's a hard dream. Like, no, it's pretty easy. Like, now you can make your own music and throw this shit right up to iTunes or whatever, submit it yourself. You don't need anybody. It's just that you got the hunger to, you know what I mean, to, you know, keep putting out content and getting your buzz up, you know. But I don't know. I listen to rap now. This shit ain't nothing but a bunch of, like the kid said, a bunch of fucking sound effects and a constant repeating hook. That shit get on my. I mean, all I listen to is for the beats and harmonizing.
I honestly, I tell, like, people think, and no disrespect to, like, because I got, you know, friends, family, whatever, and they think they know what I like as far as music, and it's like, you have no fucking clue. I take in music differently now. Like, I don't, just because it's somebody that I like, don't mean that I play their album over and over again, the new shit. I will literally hear a song somewhere, and it'll get stuck in my head. Then I will put it on my playlist, and then that's the type of music I listen to. That's why I'll listen to a couple new rap songs, and I might listen to like a Doja Cat song and or something like that.
Who?
She's a girl, and she had that one song, I forget what it's called, but it was my shit because it got stuck in my head. It's about butts, about having a big butt. And it got stuck in my fucking head, and I just kept listening to it. The video helped though. the video was fucking amazing.
I bet it was. You sitting in your living room all greased up, like, yeah.
Not in my living room. I can't do that. My wife, she spies on me and shit. Like, oh, you watching that video? Yes. It's very nice.
Let me watch this video and then let me watch this video. Then I come to you next. You know what I like, dog? I heard that joint The Scotts by Travis Scott, and I heard that shit off some like bullshit. Like, I think I was like, you know, scrolling through Facebook, and they had that like live concert they was doing with Travis Scott on what the fuck is that game called?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Fortnite. Yeah. So he played the new joint, The Scotts. I'm like, damn, because I always like Travis Scott. I like his music. I like how he puts it together. I like the beats and everything. You know, I mean, he ain't really. I mean, he has some lyrics, but he's not technically a rapper. It's like I don't know what you call these dudes he's saying. It's like
his songs.
Yeah, it's like a song. It's just a melody, but yeah, that. Oh, you know who got a new joint out is Jay-Z, Travis Scott, and Jay Electronica.
Okay.
Yeah, Yo.
Jay Electronica album? I heard he released something like a month ago or something like that.
I don't know, but is Jay? They must be replacing Kanye with Travis Scott because he did all the because he did all the old Kanye West hooks and shit, dog. But
they in the same family, kind of.
Yeah, but that shit, yo, Jay. I mean, not Jay-Z I'm talking about, but the other Jay Electronica. Yeah, he killed his verse, and you can.
He's a good rapper.
You know what it is? It reminded me of when Jay-Z did Renegade with Eminem, and he's like trying to keep up with M's, because M killed Renegade. Like, niggas sleep on Eminem. I know you're a white boy, but if you go back and listen to Renegade, what he was saying, you can hear Jay-Z like, oh man, like I gotta lay another fucking verse after this, because the song. But here's the funny thing: Renegade was M made it. He already made it with Royce da 5'9". So them verses,
both of them on there. That'd have been crazy.
So them verses that M had was already there. I think Jay got the beat and heard the lyrics, and you can hear like, yeah, Jay, you know, awkward I box lefty and often my pops lefty, often no. They said awkward I box lefty, often my pops left me, often my mama wasn't home. That was Jay verse. And you can hear like he's trying to do the complex syllables that M was doing, but you know, M just said some. He was just saying shit. He was the shit how he was putting together was crazy, man. And it was like
it's M and or M.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, so you can hear like on this Jay Electronica joint, like Jay-Z was trying to keep up with Jay Electronica. It ain't a slide out Jay-Z, but you know sometimes some dudes get you.
I think Jay Electronica looks up to Jay-Z though.
Oh, he does. So,
you know what I mean? I think Eminem did too. I don't fucking know.
M did too, but it's just some niggas you get on the track with, you get murdered.
I don't like that.
What the hell was that?
Oh, I'm trying to look up beats from when me and you was working.
Don't do that, man. That's just horrible.
Nigga. That's what this is for.
That shit is fucking horrible, man. Them beats. You remember we gave that one beat to that boy in California? What is that? That's something we made together. Oh, Lord. Oh, my gosh. You hear that shit? I think I remember that shit. Ooh, Lord.
I don't, you know what it
That's when we was trying to be like the runners and shit.
No, nigga, that's
Cool and Dre.
Were us.
We was us, dog. But come on, Dre. We was really like looking up to Cool and Dre. Like Cool and Dre and the Runners was like constantly playing for us. So them, you can hear it. You can hear you can just hear it in the drum patterns, like like I used to say, the drums are battling with each other to take the the snares and the kick drum is battling with each other. Man, that's Lord Jesus.
It was the South.
It was.
You know what I mean? Like it was South. You know what I mean? But yes, we looked up to the Runners. We looked up to Cool and Dre. Definitely.
Yeah, Cool and Dre.
Who else? I'm trying to think.
Who else was that? I think Scott Storch was out. We was listening to.
Yeah, We couldn't kind of
recreate the keys.
Actual like musicianship type what? Yeah, go get busy.
Who was the boy?
Go get busy. Go ahead. Because Eric about to be home. You gonna be quiet? You ain't gonna be fucking quiet. What? You can get water.
With this fucking hat on, I look like the bull from with these earmuffs on. I look like the boy from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You don't remember what's the nigga name? He was fighting the Yeti and shit. The white
thug. There was a thug in Rudolph the Red-Nosed.
Nah, the white dude. He had like earmuffs on and shit. He was fighting the Yeti and shit. Those some old ass Rudolph movies. Niggas, I can't think of the name of that fucking Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer movie.
If you gonna be in, you gotta be quiet, okay?
I think it had like the Island of Misfit Toys and shit like that.
And he was just fighting.
He was fighting the Yeti. The Yeti was all moving like slow motion and shit.
That's what claymation was, dog.
You don't remember when Robot Chicken did a skit of it? Like the Yeti was sneaking drugs across through the airport, and like he was like, you never seen a Yeti. go crazy until you seen 50 bags of cocaine busting his stomach.
I've never ever seen that one.
Yeah,
Robot. That's fucking funny though.
Yeah, Robot Chicken was the shit, but yeah, I look like the bull. You kind of something. You kind of miss something, dog. I forgot what that shit is called.
Shit. We could pull up on fucking YouTube or something like that.
Oh man, speaking of YouTube, you telling me earlier about your boy, fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine. Oh my gosh, that nigga's a retard. Like he's fucking. I know that word is no. I always say it before. Is that nigga is a retard. Like I don't.
They gonna kill that nigga, dog. Like I keep saying it. I mean, I don't want nobody to die for nothing, but they gonna kill that nigga, and they gonna kill him because he keep like the way he came on there, which he was quiet for a while.
Yeah,
he had 2 million people in his live, which is like the record. I think Versus broke the record. Teddy Riley and them broke the record, and that was like 300, 400,000, maybe 500,000 or something like that. That nigga had 2 million straight. 2 million people in his live, and 5 million views on his whatchamacallit in an hour on his video. And he on there talking about y'all never known it. You can have some of her word. They say you never seen a rat come home, like nigga bragging, like yo, you never seen a rat come home and do numbers. Yeah, I told, and I came home and I did numbers. Who y'all know can do that? You know what I mean? I'm like.
But yo, his song, he talking about shooting people. Like, you're not shooting nobody. The cops may be shooting somebody.
Both of y'all. Here, let me see that. Hold on, okay. Here, let me see that. Both of y'all go in the other room. That's fine. Let me see it.
Boy, you got the babies at home.
I don't know where Eric is at. All right, now y'all can split it. But go in the other room. Bye. Put it somewhere put it on the table and pour it. Don't move and pour the drink.
Yeah. Nigga.
Move it and pour the drink. You're trying to walk and pour it.
They like this. Drink spilling everywhere.
It doesn't make any sense.
Think of the dumb shit you did as a fucking kid and you just had no explanation for why you done dumb shit. Like,
I have explanations for everything.
No, I mean, you just did it because you wanted to fucking do it, but think about something like crazy, just dumbest shit you ever done as a kid. Like, oh, somebody bet you, hey, I bet you can't jump off this second-story balcony.
I've done it. Maybe not that, but I've done.
I've done that. I've done some dumb shit.
Captain dumb shit.
Like I remember one time I let niggas put me in the dryer. They're like, oh, let's put you in the dryer and see how long. You see, you can last the longest between me and another kid, dog.
How long ago was that?
Nigga, I was probably like 7 or 8.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because you was 6 feet since you was fucking, I don't know how old probably.
Then I got them niggas locked me in the dryer, held the joint. I came home crying and told my mom, and then I told my dad, and of course this nigga sent me back out there to go fight the niggas that locked me in the dryer. Like,
what, was these random people?
Nah, these people I grew up in the neighborhood. These like my friends or whatever, man. But your dad ain't trying to hear that shit. You come on crying.
Beat them niggas up.
Yeah, I don't want to fight. Yeah, nah, nigga, you gonna go fight. I don't want to fight that. What's this?
I was trying to get to the list. See, my computer's so old, but I'm trying to get to the list because I got one that you'll definitely remember.
Oh, let's hear this fucking horrible beat.
I mean, back then it wasn't horrible.
It's probably that one we gave that nigga in California.
That one was bad. That one was bad because we didn't know how to fucking mix back then. Yo, if we would have actually took advantage, you can't even say take advantage of YouTube. If we would have actually fucking knew how to mix, like if somebody could have broke it down. Here's the thing, with us, we didn't have any
guidance.
Like other than your uncle, other than Uncle Mike, we didn't have anybody who was actively doing it, that we was going to we was making beats on their equipment so they could show us the ropes. We learned from the video game to the fucking computer program, the Cakewalk John. Then we got the Fruity Loops, and we still had to figure it out on our own. So
like we're doing with this podcast and shit, we don't have a fucking clue. Yep. How much equipment we done bought and wasted our money with. Come on, play this old horrible ass beat, man. Jesus. Oh, that wasn't that bad. That was your joint, though.
Yo, this was, hey.
Everybody went.
That was our ace in the hole, nigga.
Yeah, every time we played it, everybody went, yo, let me get that shit. I realized, was that a PlayStation beat? No.
Nah, this was Fruity Loops. This was us. This was us fucking, like, nah, nigga. This was us. We did that. Because when they gave me the fucking, when we got the synth sounds, like,
oh, yeah. I remember this shit.
I ain't gonna let it run out. They ain't won nothing.
Yeah, what was that, like, that was like 2000, let's see, that's about 11 years ago.
2006.
No, I wasn't on 2000, was that 2006?
It wasn't maybe not 2006,
no.
It was like,
that was like 2010. It was like, yes, yeah, it was.
Nah, you was done in 2010.
Because my son was born. Right. Okay. Nah, it might have been earlier than that. But, nah, because KK, it was like 12 years ago, Dre. That was like 2008. Yeah, 2008.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, 2008. Erica home. Y'all better be doing something. Y'all better be doing what y'all supposed to do.
Man. Yeah.
Nah, nigga, you gonna hear all this.
Don't play no horrible beats, man.
Nah, niggas gonna understand. This is what, 8 years ago? 12 years ago? I think it's more.
Oh my gosh. I think we trying to make something like the West Coast when we did this beat. Yo, that would be this fucking tree. Oh my gosh, right?
I ain't gonna let it rock out for too much longer.
Jeez. I think we were trying to make something like for Snoop and them and shit. Oh my gosh.
No, I think we was just tripping.
Nah, but we were going, cause you could, every time we go in the studio to create, these niggas would have like the wildest shit going on in there.
I think we was like later on is when we started doing shit at the studio. I got one from the studio though.
Yeah, have you ever told anybody the story about that night at the studio?
What are you talking about? Stripper?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we talked about it.
Oh yeah, man. They have like shoving like wild shit in her pussy and shit like that. I know niggas
a couple times.
Yeah, but niggas was going bonkers. Niggas running to the joint to go get condoms. I think one nigga beat Raw maybe.
Oh, I wasn't there. I know nothing of the kind.
Now you remember because we left. I was just like, yo, let's go back to making beats. But them niggas was like, yo. They had her in the back room, it was like 20 niggas there on one joint.
We don't get down like that. No.
Nah, not anymore, but them niggas was bugging. I remember, this wasn't bad. This wasn't bad. Now, yeah, the song, it's eyes, camera, action, on the walk, the song. We was trying to get that to, what's the name, Young Jock. Yeah. We trying to get Jock to do the shit.
Huh?
Remember trying to get Jock to... No.
This beat is played the fuck out. This type of shit. Oh, it's not over. It keeps going. The verse is like 24 bars long.
Yeah, we was fucking with them drums. I'll fuck with them drums like 30 minutes. Just...
Dog. You remember this shit? With this, we made in the studio.
Yeah, because everybody, when they heard it, just kept rushing the fucking door. Yo, what's that? Rap on it. Hey, what's that?
I think Jay Son might have did something on there. I don't remember.
He did the keys for us on the hook. Ding, 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 ding. He played that part right there.
Okay. Ding, ding. I think that was me though. All right.
No.
That might have been me.
Nah, Jay played. No, that's yours. That's yours. But I'm talking about dun, 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 dun. Jay played that shit for us. Cause Jay, remember Jay I remember he came in the room and heard that shit. He was like, "Yo, what the fuck is that?"
Jay, he was nice with the keys, yo.
Yeah, that nigga just came. Nice. That nigga just heard it like 3 seconds and just laced that shit.
That nigga get in his little.
Yeah.
And then he got a whole fucking song and all that shit.
Well, man, like, he's a talented dude, yeah.
I'm gonna keep finding stuff.
Come on, man. You gonna dig up? You gonna dig up old shit? I'm gonna dig up old shit that you done, and we done.
Hold on. I got one that you. I got one that. Yeah, I'm on with Cat.
Are you on live again?
Yes.
Why are you always on live?
I'm on live once every fucking month.
Because the hoes love it.
Clear Cat, the same thing I was on there with last time. Oh, you gonna lean in? Lean in.
Because I know they don't see me.
All right, well lean in more.
Who's on?
What's up, E? We on here. We got the hoes on here. We got the hoes on here on deck. It's one person.
One person.
Oh, fuck it. I can't see who it is. It's like one. We got like one view.
Don't you put me on here?
We'll get the fuck out of here.
I'm the one viewer.
That's all right.
You don't want me on there?
I want you to.
Go ahead, E. You can come. E, come on. You can tell some embarrassing stories about Dre.
About the time that I walked in on you.
I already talked about
that. How many times you worked in on a nigga jerking off?
My dad is on the phone. Dad, I forgot.
See that?
Oh. You about to tell Dre jerk off story with your dad on the phone?
Now,
Dre did what?
That's funny.
He did what?
Cause she like to come over and play. Now, if I wasn't doing shit, wouldn't even come in the room.
Yeah, she about to put you on blast and realize her pops was on the phone.
See, but the thing is, that's why I tell the stories that I tell on the podcast. Is I'm like,
yeah,
I'm gonna. You know why? You know why I say that? That's why doing a podcast is different. It's like other people can copy a bunch of shit, but you can't copy stories.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You can't copy stories. So
exactly.
Yeah. And what she was going to talk about is when I was jerking off in the fucking in an apartment, and she like, I don't know what I was doing. I was in a living room. This is when we had to do it on a computer. So I had to do it on a computer, and like all I know is I heard the keys. I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but I heard the keys, and I had to choose between clicking out of the porn that I was in or running and putting on my clothes real quick. So I had to choose between the two. I chose clicking off the porn that I was in. So she couldn't know, like, all right, this is my kind of style. Like, it was like big black girls or some shit. But I'm like, you ain't gonna catch what I was actually looking at. I'd rather you catch me doing what I was doing.
So she just caught when you jerking off. He's like, I was waiting for you.
I ran and tried to put on my shit. She never actually saw me with it out. But it was like, what was you doing? And it was like, I just started laughing.
Nothing. Literally nothing.
Quite literally, yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Sometimes you gotta make that choice.
Man, listen. It just been I was like, look. What about she to caught you in mid-stroke like you about to bust it up? Was you that gave it up?
I think I was, I like to look for the right scene.
So you just sitting there ass naked scrolling through scenes like, oh, well, not yet.
You find good ones on the way. And when you find a good one and you find the right one, all right, let's get into it.
Yeah.
So back then, like, you had to go through a whole bunch of scenes, and then you would you wouldn't close it if you found the scene. So you would go through a bunch of scenes, play them, like, all right, these is all right. But you wouldn't close the window. You would just open another window and then keep searching. When you like go, all right, I went through 50 something scenes. I gotta go back and get to my highlights. Then you go back.
So you had all 50 just ready to click and play.
All of them don't make the cut.
So you had like 4 videos.
You're on screen right now.
Yeah, I can see your head. So you had 4 videos lined up that you was ready to jerk off to. Like, click. Oh, I'm almost there. Click.
Yep. Where?
At the vet.
Right now?
On Sunday.
Okay. I gotta know now, huh?
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what you do.
Well, I ain't talking to you all day. But you damn sure talking to camera fucking ass.
Damn, man. What did you do? I didn't do anything.
Because we can see you right here. We can see your purple.
Yeah.
For me.
I can see you right there.
Yeah, we can see you. There's a lot of people. Yeah, you got your shirt right there. Yeah, we can see you. Hey, watch this.
Goodbye.
The kids, hey, you're not important.
This is when the office comes in handy.
You're not important till you're not important.
Just why? Yeah. But that was my style. That was my style.
Dog, how would you line up 4 videos? It's so easy now with like the phones and shit. It's like, nigga just can send you a clip real quick. I get clips sent to me like every day. Or just nigga just send a random clip.
And that's what you jerk off to.
That's all you need.
You jerk off the clips other niggas sent you. Like, I thought this was sexy. I thought of you.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, nigga. Hey.
I mean,
no, hell no. Niggas don't send you porn then.
I've been in certain conversations where they come up, but I keep it pushing though. Like
I got like cousins like, yo, boom. Next thing you know, you see this chick slamming herself with a dildo, squirting everywhere. Like, yo, what the fuck?
Some of them are cool. Some of them, you know what I mean. But like, what I'll do is if it's like a real one, I'll search for the real video if I like it like that. I'm a sicko.
Yeah, I see. Or niggas be sending, you know what? I got tired of niggas sending me twerk videos. Like niggas, oh, look at this bitch twerk. I'm like, if she ain't naked, I don't want to see a twerk video. Like I'm tired of it.
Yeah. Cause for what?
Take your panties off.
All right, cool.
Take your panties off. Let me see the pink on the inside. Let me see. Cause you got me. I'm the type of fervor. I want to see what the pussy look like. You gotta look a certain way because you can see if it's like sloppy and this shit beat up, or you can see some pussy like, yo, if I was to hit that, you gotta put some headphones on.
Let the dog in.
Or you see some pussies on there, you like, sheesh, if I stuck my dick in that motherfucker, by the 5th pump,
it won't come out.
Yeah, by the 5th pump, she's having my baby.
Yeah. You don't see them too much. I had people send me that type of stuff before. It's cool. I don't think I ever go back. I think to go back to it like, oh, you know what? That's the perfect video. Let me put that in my favorites. You know what I'm saying? Like I just
got them. Like I got so many of them shits, dog. It's just like niggas just be like, just cause we in the group I'm in the group with all my cousins, so them niggas just it's always some wild shit on that motherfucker. There's always something wild on that shit. So it's like niggas send one wild pic or video, another nigga want to outdo him with a wild pic and video of another chick. I'm like, yo.
Not a bad game.
Nah, I seen the joint, somebody sent me a video. This girl, you can see her like playing with herself like a dildo, but you just see like the tip of the orange of the shit. Next thing you know, she like moved her hand and like 40 inches of dildo that came out of this girl. This shit was like longer than like a toddler.
I always I seen shit like that. Like the one that I think she put a whole bunch of baseballs in her butt. And I'm like, how?
How, Sway?
Like, yeah, like doesn't that should fuck your insides up if you really think about it. Like,
yeah, I seen a girl have her arm to her fucking elbow. Like, and I'm saying
you moved the wrong way. You pooped pancakes.
Like, she would never get constipated because the bitch can literally stick her hand up her ass and grab her turd and pull it all the way down.
You a nasty motherfucker.
Hold
on. This ain't going down this way. Hold on.
Let me get that out.
My gloves.
There it is. Throw that right in the toilet.
Ew.
Yo. But, yo, that's just shit. I be seeing shit like that where a nigga fist a girl. I'm like, yo, that nigga fist looks like a fucking notebook. Sideways. Like, nigga had his big ass, nigga hands be like this big and he's sticking the fist in the girl. They go and have the nerve to do, and they go in there and do this motion on the chick. I'm like, yo, what the? It's done.
It can't be good for their insides. Like, it just can't be.
And that be the same. That be the same girl.
I tried to do that to a woman before. I tried to go in there like, hold on. Like, you start with the two. You start with the one. Hold on. You start with the one. Then you start with the two. You try to put 3 in there. That's usually where you can tell. Like, all right, let me put 3, but I'm gonna stack them.
Yeah.
Then you try to put the 4th. That's when it gets dicey, and you're like,
if she takes 4 fingers, you might as well just jerk off and go home because you're not doing anything once you get that pussy. Hey, look, my 4 fingers is like the size of this can around, like, nigga.
It don't work. Four never works. It's like, nah.
But you get a girl that will stick 4 fingers in and you go, fuck this bitch. Oh, these little dick niggas. No, your pussy is done. Your shit Lincoln Tunnel. Like, your pussy got a toe man between your thighs taking toes and crow across this motherfucker. Like, that shit is done. That shit is beyond done.
You try to hit the back of it, but
it hit the back of nothing
in there.
Man, I was fucking a girl that was like that, man. I just hit that shit. That shit said, I'm like, what the fuck? like I stuck my dick in a black hole. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's what I say. You never get your dick back.
Nah.
Do you ever go back for seconds with a chick like that?
Hell, for what? She's wrong with?
She might like you.
Nah, I don't give a fuck how she like. Whoever she like. Whatever nigga that made that chasm, go back to him.
One day we got to talk about like how does it get so worn out?
Man, it's
because you gotta. That's a muscle, right? You gotta use that every day to like multiple times a day.
It be girls like use that shit multiple times a day. Fucking niggas as Mr. Ed ass niggas and donkey niggas. Yeah.
All right.
And then when they go settle the fuck down, like, yo, that shit is just done. That shit is just, it's over. Like, they pussy get that beat and wide open, it's nothing you can do.
I don't think I probably hit one person that shit was like that, but I don't remember. Like, we was in high school, so it's like,
damn, in high school?
Early high school, like 10th grade.
What the fuck was she doing?
Fucking.
The whole football team come out, she come trailing, dragging, like, oh, you guys.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. There's, like, I be sometimes I get like curious. So like you look people up you went to high school with, and like there's no trace. I might be gone, man. I don't know. Yo, I was thinking about that the other day. There's a bunch of people that I'll look up, and they'll be like, there's no trace of them like at all. And I'm like, yo, at this point, I know everybody hate the internet, but it's like at this point, you gotta have a Facebook page, like, you know what I'm saying? And some niggas, like someone like niggas from our age, like I be assuming that they're dead.
Why? Because they don't have social media.
But it's like a weird, like there's no trace of them on the internet at all.
Because maybe they locked the fuck up, or they just
or you know
what I mean. Some people don't really fuck with the internet. I got a few cousins, they way older than me that just don't do it. They don't have Facebook. But you right.
You went to school with.
Yeah. Or you get
locked
the one
or dead. Even the niggas that's locked up got fucking Facebook.
Yeah, but you ever see some of the chicks? Like, I know I'm bad, but you ever see the chicks that used to be like bad?
Yeah, none of them are. Hey, I used to be thin with muscles.
Me too. I used to be 140 pounds. I used to be 140 in high school. Now I'm like 260.
Yeah, like that's why I feel them. Like, all right, long as you don't let it go too crazy, and there's some of them that let it go too crazy.
Yeah, I be seeing some chicks. I'm like, yo, your stomach is in your lap. Like you sit down, like nah, not like that. Like you sit down and your stomach hangs another 4 inches below the seat. Yeah. Like bitch, I know you feel the breeze because your shirt is not covering that. It's gotta be that part of your meat gotta be getting cold.
I feel them though, because it's like
I know I'm there now.
Niggas ain't tell you that it was gonna be like that after high school. Yo, for some, what y'all doing to him?
Tickling his nuts with feathers.
Dog going fucking crazy.
Yo, but it'd be some chicks on there that were like borderline ugly as shit in high school. Like, damn. Maybe niggas shouldn't have made fun of her.
Nah, they still ugly.
Nah.
I'm a good judge. I'm a good judge. They still ugly. The ones that was ugly in school.
Well, I'm trying to take them off.
No, how about this? They not ugly, but they was little cute in high school, but their body was like they was built like a 10-year-old boy. Now they built like the stallion.
Yep, because they got fat, but they got fat the right way.
Yeah.
They gained the normal amount of fat. Like, oh yeah, it started coming in a little bit.
Oh shit, where did that come from? You got titties now?
Hey, the motherfuckers that was thick though back then, they fat. They fat now.
They done.
Yo, you remember she had the fat ass? Now she has the fat everything.
thighs, ass, all that shit, front, everything, titties just match.
I know a couple. It's like, yo, she was thick as hell. Now, like her hips, like she had kids, her shit spread. Which, hey, it's beautiful. Like
it's
you know
natural.
What I mean? Like,
but it's a nigga that love it.
You know
You got a nigga that love it. Nigga, it's when you big like that or you thick like that, you usually with the same dude you had all your kids because he just know what you used to look like and you cool with that. And, you know, the longer you be with a person, you just cool with it. Like I know what you look like. I know what you look like at your best. Fuck it. Like we old right now. Like I'm bald. My girl.
Okay.
My girl reminds me of her every day. I remember we used to have waves and it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. You know what I'm saying? It's gone. Nothing I can do about it.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? I got gray hair. It's going to have long ass fucking gray hair.
You just refuse to cut that shit, huh?
Nah, nigga, because this shit is the length. It's the length of the rest of my beard, but
cut that shit at least right here.
But if I do, then my rest of my beard is not gonna matter. The rest of my beard is that long too. Is the same length. Look, nigga.
You just got the one gray hair. You can cut the gray hair.
I'm not gonna cut. If I cut it, I'm gonna just trim it like bam.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Trim it so it's like it don't, because right now it'll stick out.
It does. It's a good thing. It's wisdom right there. You got gray hair, you got wisdom.
You don't know shit.
Maybe I don't. Either wisdom or stress, you know.
Shit. Yeah, it's all of it. Wisdom, stress of wisdom.
Shit, if I had this knowledge back in high school, I'd ate a lot of pussy in high school. A lot. I'd been a 9th grader eating senior pussy. And then like, let me just stick the tip in. And me getting that shit all the way.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna be 100% with you. If I had, because I think about this here and there, if I had the knowledge that I have now, back then, I probably wouldn't have fucked anybody. And the reason being is because I wouldn't have been able to listen. Motherfuckers would have been talking to you. You'd have been like, the fuck is you get away from me. Like, everybody would have got on your nerves, including your closest friends.
Nah. I don't know. If I had the knowledge now that I had back then.
Talk to a nigga in high school right now. Anybody.
Oh, yeah. They piss you off, but I just want the knowledge. That's it. How to turn these bitches out instead of me getting turned the fuck out.
You talking about sexual knowledge, you pervert, you fucking ass.
That's all I want. I just want that little bit of knowledge.
Like knowledge altogether.
Nah, fuck all that shit.
Sex knowledge.
Nah, I want the financial knowledge. I want everything. But that knowledge right there, that would have been key. Because these girls back then was fucking grown ass men because us little boys is like, oh, I'm not eating no pussy. I did everything.
Nigga, who? Not everybody though.
Not everybody. Niggas like, yo, that's nasty.
The one that was my girl.
Yeah.
That's where I learned. I wasn't that great, but I learned there.
But think about that shit. If you just had an ounce of that sexual knowledge, you could have been boning the teacher and been the man.
I could have actually. Nah, I ain't gonna talk about it, but I actually could have did that. But I took a misstep. I was 18 already though. When I came over here, I definitely could have smashed the teacher. It was one. I'm not going to say nothing about it, but if I would have been persistent, I don't remember her name. If I would have been persistent, definitely could have smashed.
So what the fuck are you trying to keep her high for? Like, you don't know her name. Nobody knows who you're talking about. Nobody knows.
I don't remember her name at all. It was when I came over here. I only was over here for 1 year.
Okay.
But I could have. Not to say I'm the shit. I'm just saying, like, if I would have been a little more persistent. 100%. I was 18.
Yeah. 18.
I'm gonna say this: if I'd had a car, I'd have been on point.
Yeah. At 18, that shit was I have no recollection between 18 and I want to say about 26. I don't remember nothing. I think I was either.
What?
I don't.
You had kids between them.
I know it, man. I was.
You had kids, though. I don't know what to say to that.
I don't remember my kids. I don't remember like the be honest.
With? Oh, okay.
No, I remember like it's like partying and shit. People I was fucking with, all that like that's just a blur. It was like I remember my kids here and there. 26, I think, yeah. At 25 and 26, all I had 3 at that time. Yeah, but
okay. I was with that one.
Yeah. But I don't remember shit, Dre. Like it's like certain nights I don't remember. I don't have niggas like, oh, you remember we went to this party? I'm like, kind of.
Who the fuck remembers parties?
I mean,
unless somebody died there.
Nah, I'm talking about like a wild night happened at the party. Every time I went out, something wild happened. Like it was just never a normal like, all right, we go out and chill and come back.
Never a dull day.
Either somebody fight. I remember one time I went out with Callie and shit, and we was at the let out, and a chick, we just came just she was out there, so a chick was arguing with some dude, and us not paying no attention. We on the corner stage talking to Jones, and all I heard her say, "I go get my motherfucking brother," and then nigga pulled out. I just remember nigga had a pink shirt on. He pulled out this fucking big ass like Beretta or whatever. Nah, he pulled out a Beretta. That shit was chromed out. He said, "Bitch, he said, go get your brother. You won't have a chance. I'm gonna kill your fucking ass right here." All right, let's walk.
Moonwalk. Moonwalk like whoa.
Yeah, sorry, man. I had an old lady one time try to rape me, man. Like try to take me home. I was like,
you told that story.
Yeah, I had that. What else I had happen? I had lap dance. I got. Remember the time I got the lap dance at the party? The old niggas was
they had to stop y'all.
Yo, it was her. It wasn't me.
They had to stop y'all. Regardless, they had to stop y'all. I remember that.
She was
going in.
Yeah,
we were both single at that time, I think.
Hell yeah, we single. I ain't have nobody. I was trying to get her home. She was I'm just here to get bitch. Fuck all this good time shit. Listen.
Yeah, you know what? And you know what? Let's not be toxic. Women, they have the right to give men they don't know lap dances and then tell them like, "Oh, I'm just here to have a good time."
I ain't care. Yes. I listen, bro. I ain't care.
My thing is like if I'm putting my dick on bitches, right? If we go out and I'm putting my dick on bitches, and then what if it was the other way around and they go to grab it? I'm like, whoa! I just came here to have a good time. My good time happens to be putting my dick on bitches. That's crazy. That's fucking insane.
Listen, man, females have in their mind who they gonna get pussy to before you even know you about to get the pussy. It's us as men, like all the time, we talk ourselves out of getting it. It's just common. They know who they're gonna have. It's predetermined when they see a guy. They like, I want him.
I'm gonna fuck him.
Yeah, but it's a conversation, how you hold yourself, and everything like that. That stops it. You know, listen. I probably talked myself out of a lot of pussy, and I talked myself into a lot. Talked myself out of it, and I talked myself into it a few times.
That's the way the game goes.
Yeah, man. So,
that's how you gonna do it. You gonna talk yourself out of it, or you gonna talk yourself into it, or you. I don't know. There is no other one.
Nah, you know what's funny? The thirsty nigga that like just come out of nowhere. You just like, all right, nigga, go ahead and do you. She really ain't feeling you, but you're gonna try to make yourself known. So go ahead, bro. I'm not arguing. This ain't my girl.
You let niggas embarrass themselves.
Oh yeah, I let a lot of niggas hang themselves. And then she look at me, look at him. I'm like, you tell him to leave. I'm not telling him to leave. I ain't your dude. Like, I'm not gonna play. And that's how you play yourself. You go, yo, she ain't interested in you, dog. Go ahead. Now she looking at you like, oh shit, it's one of these one type of niggas. Nah, yeah, just let her have that shit. Let them do their thing. She eventually kick him to the curb, and y'all go back to rapping. But I don't know. I wouldn't know how to talk to a girl if I tried right now. Like, it would be the ultimate bomb.
Trash.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know the first thing to say to a female. Like,
hey, perchance, would you like to go out sometime and have a drink or two? Like, I'm too old with it. Like, I'm one of the niggas. Like, the last time I dated was like, yo, you want to go watch it? You want to come over my house and watch a movie? That used to be my move.
Yeah, I don't know if my vulgar shit still works. My vulgar shit still works anymore. Because I would just say whatever came to here.
That's rape culture.
That's what you do. I never raped or forced anybody to do anything. That's rape culture now. You just can't say how you feel no more.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, right now, it's rape culture. Like, if you go, yeah, I'm trying to stick my dick inside you. Nigga, they gonna arrest you.
I never said it like that.
Okay.
I mean,
what would you say?
What have I said? Wild back in the day to people?
Yeah. What would you say? That you would say back in the day.
I told a chick I'll fuck that. My girl remembers that. I told her that. That's how I said, I'm gonna fuck you till you love me.
So listen. In the dictionary,
what's up?
They'll have the phrase rape culture, right? And then they'll give the definition. And then as an example, that's
me? Me?
No, what you just said will be the example of rape culture. After the definition.
Have you ever asked a girl, like, when the last time you had your pussy eaten? Or the last time you had your pussy eaten from the back? Like, I would just say wild shit. I would just say it just to say it. Why?
I'm not a creepo. I'm not a creepo.
And we sitting there drinking and shit like that. You talking about, hey, you just talking. So you just rapping. You talking. Y'all somehow slide the sex. Like what kind of type of person you prefer? You like it licked, flicked, or sucked on? Talk about they clit. You want a finger in there, eating from the back.
Flicked or sucked on. Or do you sound like a rapist if you say that?
Yes.
But I said shit like that. Yo, I said shit like that. I've been in situations in a room with Jones, and I talk like that, and you can just see they like.
I dare you.
They mouth just dropped because they can't believe that you're saying this shit to them. You just talking. You just giving scenario.
Trying to figure out whether they should call 911 on you or not.
I didn't do anything. I didn't touch him. I ain't touch him. I ain't grab him. I ain't force myself onto him. You can be in the corner. I can be in the opposite corner telling you this shit.
That's even worse because you're yelling at.
I'm not yelling. I'm talking. I'm not yelling that shit, man. I'm not yelling no wild shit like that.
I'm making fun of you. It might in certain situations that might fly, but that's when you already got a rapport. That's when you already talking and you get to sex. If you say, "Hi, my name is XYZ," Damn, when the last time you are a
bro. Okay, so this cool. I seen a chick one time. She was like walking. She had some tights on. I said, God damn, you killing them fucking tights. Your ass is crazy. She like, stop. He go.
She warns you.
No, she was like, stop laughing. And like, I didn't know she had a dude walking with her because I like caught her from the corner of my eye. I'm just talking to her. He gonna hear you. And she started laughing like, whoop. That's nigga.
Oh yeah, you was wilding out back then. Yeah, you was wilding. Cause that's some shit you be like, all right, you know you gotta fight that nigga if he goes, depending on who he is.
Yeah.
But he was ready to fight. Yeah, you was a young guy.
That's when you have full. I don't got that. That's bull energy. I just look like this nigga. All right, what's up? You know what I'm saying? But I apologize to her because I didn't want to disrespect her. Like, maybe she likes him. You know, she had enough. She had enough courage to say she had to do because most girls wouldn't say shit. So I'm like, all right, my bad.
If he wasn't there, I don't think she'd have that same energy.
Nah, but she liked it. But she liked me talking about her ass. And it wasn't like, yo, you sexy.
I'm about to say that might have been a compliment. Like,
yo, ass is fat. Like your ass is.
You can't do that now. That's why I was trying to say you can't do it now.
Nah, bro.
Like that's the whole thing. Right now, the shit you can get off. The shit back in the day you can get off. You can't get off now.
Nah.
Like now, I'm not saying that niggas ain't corny nowadays. I think they do it more with trying to be flashy or hitting you on Instagram for anything. But
niggas got this.
Huh?
Niggas taking pictures in front of other niggas' cars and putting it on Instagram.
Whatever, at this point, whatever will work. And, corny is corny. I never had super duper game. I just was a nigga like, either I gotta be funny around you, because I got you. Back then, I'm talking about, I got you if I was funny around you, because you know I'm funny. Or I might, like back in the day in Philly, like, even if you didn't have game, you did have to walk up you had to walk up the girls. Like, because your boys would be like, go get her. You be like, if you didn't, you're a sucker.
Yeah.
So you had to like literally like, all right, I have absolutely no fucking game. I don't know what to say to this motherfucker. And you got to walk over to him and be like, hey, how you doing? And blah, blah, blah. What's your name? Yo, I see you walking, blah, 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 blah. And just kicking from the fucking door. That I can't do nowadays because I don't give a fuck. I don't really care enough at that point in time. I'm just like, yo, listen, do you have time to talk? You know what I mean? Like, do you want to talk any other day? You know what I'm saying? When you get to know me is when you gonna fuck with me, I guess.
I ain't giving no laugh. Like you said, laugh.
So
I mean,
that helped.
Laughter is the easiest way. I would say I was funny, but everybody knew me like, hey, like, yo, that nigga wild. He's gonna say some wild shit. And like, say with new female, right? They're like, yo, he gonna say some wild shit, like say a bunch of people around. And they be like, no, he's not. And I just say some off the wall shit. And they be stunned, but it'd be funny to them. Cause usually, you've been around me saying some, like I said some wild shit. You be like, yo, Kev. Nigga.
Yeah. It's funny to us because we know you though. So it's more, we're laughing because it's like, this nigga's stupid and drunk.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to get Kev friend that one time. You stopped me. Thank God. We was playing spades at my crib, and the chick had a tattoo on her back. Remember we was on the crib playing spades and shit.
This was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay, I stopped you. Why did I stop you?
Cause I was in the midst of talking. I wasn't my oldest son baby mom. Like we wasn't together. But I was talking to her. Like you knew I was talking to her. You was like, you knew I kind of felt it. Like
I think you liked her though. Like like you liked your actual baby mom though. You were drunk.
Yeah.
I'll do some shit like that. Like if I'm like,
I had it too. She was down for it. She was like, she had that big ass tattoo on her back. I'm like, damn, that shit crazy. I lifted her shirt up and I checked the tattoo out. She didn't stop me.
You a creep.
But no, I wasn't bored because when I told her, I said, yo, you should go to the room and let me see it a little bit more. I got it. She proceeded to walk with me.
I should have been quiet then, for real.
Nah, that's cool, man. He did the right thing.
I should have been quiet. Like, no, go ahead.
Because like my baby, my baby mom wasn't my girl and shit at that time. So if I'd probably been smashing that, I'm like, all right, let me leave this alone. And I probably would have my sons.
Yeah, we like in hindsight, absolutely.
Yeah.
In hindsight.
What are you doing, man?
Plugging in my phone.
Nigga, I thought you was about to take a piss. I'm like, bro, you tripping.
First of all, on the phone with you. Second of all, on live. Kind of
shit
I think I'm on, nigga.
I don't know, niggas do wild shit on live. Up, your camera cut out.
Yeah. I was checking to make sure my shit was on. I don't know, bro. Like, but a lot of shit is not gonna fly. You know what I want to have a podcast about? I was thinking about the other day.
What's up?
The weirdest, the best and the worst moves that you've tried sexually, and the best and the worst moves that a woman tried on you sexually.
Oh gosh.
Best and worst. I think that's a really good conversation.
Yeah, because I had some. I'm just looking like this.
What the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Why are you trying this?
Can we just go back to whatever before we do? Let's just get this over with. Just stop.
If you had some shit you try, like, yo, it might have been like, oh, such and such liked it. Let me try this. And that bitch looked at you like, what the fuck are you
doing? Yeah. Like I said, like, as they said about eating pussy, lick, flick, or suck. You like, oh, yeah, she like it that way. Because all the girls go crazy when I do it this way. And then she look like...
She like, nah, that ain't it. They was lying.
Tap you in your chin like, come on. Let's get right to it.
Yeah, come on.
Give me the dick. Let's get this over with.
Yeah, all women are not built the same, and all men are not built the same. I'll tell you with somebody. I'll tell you some shit, but I'll save it for them.
Oh, shit, yo.
I got more songs for you, buddy.
I don't play no more of them songs, though. That shit is bad, Dre.
Happening. You're gonna like them.
What was the Jones that used to, the singers? It was the sister.
Come on, Duchess?
Yeah. Was it Duchess? Yeah.
I think I got that in here.
I was trying to get her sister bad as hell.
I think you left.
What is this?
I did a remix to, I did a remix to Lil Mama song.
Oh, I remember that.
Mixed terrible.
Stop, Dre. Why are you playing these old ass beats, dog?
What? 2000 and what?
This the era of baggy t-shirts.
What?
Era of baggy t-shirt wearing big baggy jeans with sneakers.
All Air Force Ones. Come on, man. Come on. Which ones you remember?
The ones I remember. Oh man, what else we did? We did a Lil Wayne joint, Goon to a Goblin. Oh, that was so fucking horrible, yo. Oh my god.
Here, let me find
it. You're a goon. What's a goblin? Okay, you're a problem. Oh my gosh, that was a horrible beat, dude. I don't know.
We thought it was the greatest.
It was at the time because I think everybody was. But Wayne wound up taking that. Somebody wound up taking that same sample and making a beat to it. That same exact sample.
Well, I mean, I think like if you the funny thing is if you mix a lot of shit, bro, like if you mix certain shit, it would have been right. We just didn't have the mixing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't have that knowledge. And it would have actually wound up sounding good. Like you would have had the right drums. Like remember we only had yeah, we might have had 808s, but we had like one kind of 808.
Yeah.
Now I probably have over 2,500 different types of just 808s. Like you got, you know what I mean? So if I need something to knock harder or knock in a certain way, I know how to make it do that before even mixing it. It's different.
Oh, get Ron on here because my son, he's still making beats. He always got me listening to him.
Yeah, but he got skills, man. Like he do got skills. He just he gonna have to jump on some equipment. Well, the computer.
That nigga's
really nice.
That nigga's the most like me though.
Okay.
Kev looked like me, but Ron's like me in 100%.
Basketball beats.
Basketball beat, say foul, vulgar shit to people.
What'd you say?
We saying off the chain shit to females. You know,
won't like that.
Age appropriate shit, not nothing crazy, just age appropriate. No.
Bitch, you have a jump rope from the back. Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear that shit.
Oh, it's time to embarrass you.
Yeah.
Techno what?
What's this called?
No.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's right.
We should have a whole day dedicated to this.
To horrible beats?
Yeah, to like, oh shit, I got one. Wow, is this the one? Dog, you had one. Let me see if this is the one, because you're going to remember as soon as I play it. Hold on. I ain't going to lose you. Hold on.
Nah, I'm listening. Oh.
Remember this?
Long ass intro with Spartacus in the background playing.
No, that was Bone Crusher.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad though.
Shit
hard. Shit. Other than the screaming.
The screaming, I don't know what that was about. That's fucking horrible, dog. That is a horrible beat.
It's not. The drums is cool. The only thing is that scream was in the hook. Other than that, this is definitely like a lock speed though. Yeah. Like Jadakiss, you can hear Jadakiss on that?
Yeah, I can.
12 years ago?
12 years, 15 years ago. Oh my God. What was that screaming? I don't even know what that was about. Oh my gosh. Oh
you
man.
Was in the zone, bro. You was in the zone. We had a new sample pack. That's what it was. We had a new sample pack and we was using it. By my man Stroke. Steve.
Yo, Steve.
Yeah, I remember that. Steve had the sample pack and he just put it on our shit.
Steve with the lazy eye.
That's a different Steve. But that's a different person. I don't know who that is. Steve with the lazy eye.
Oh no. Who am I thinking about? I'm thinking about who's the boy that used to do the mixing?
Steve with the dog. I don't know who that.
Who used to do the mixing?
Oh, that's Keith.
Keith with the lazy eye.
Keith, my man. I like Keith. Keith was the best.
Keith have you looking over your shoulder like is that nigga behind you with that eye.
That's my man. That's my man.
Like nigga, who you?
You know what? He broke shit down. About mixing, and I ain't understand what the fuck he was talking about.
It's like he seems so out of Keith is so out of place. He's like a rock and roll dude. Listen to. He had he was just like, I'm just here just to mix, dude. Keith was like into guitars and shit like that. Rock. He was like
weed. And weed.
Yeah, and weed. Yes.
And weed. It's a lot of weed.
Oh man, I remember this shit. I remember that.
You can hear that?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I know what this is and what we was trying to do.
The drums is alright.
This was our best attempt at Cool and Dre.
Yeah. Yeah, we worked on them drums for hours though. We just kept.
I tried, bro. Huh?
Turn it down.
That's why I say an office and I don't know what I'm talking about. You don't use it. I would have been using it though.
Yeah, but I own that.
I know, but like.
No, I'm not saying for that. I'm just saying, like, what you talking
Go back, go in your car like Versus. Don't.
All right, in a second. I'm letting this nigga hear some old school.
But nobody
shit.
wants to hear this shit.
Yeah, nigga, you gonna be a meme.
Don't nobody listen to us any fucking way.
Somebody go play this shit all over like, yo,
Hey, yo, goodbye. Bye. One.
No, hold on. I got one for you. This is not the song, though, but this is the beat.
Oh, that's how I tipped that rock and roll.
No, this ain't the beat.
I remember this joint. We tried to make a rock and roll joint.
No, this ain't that.
This shit is painful.
You said it's bad.
It's painful. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Early 2000s or kind of early 2000s.
Nigga, that sound like a video game final boss beat. Nigga, just sitting there like this. Fight! Fight!
Not even, dog.
Fight!
It sound like some Sonic shit, like Sonic tall, running in circle shit.
Tails got killed and he's having a memorial and that song's playing in the background.
When you said that, I'm imagining Sonic in a fucking suit.
Oh, this show wasn't that bad.
I don't remember this.
You don't remember this? This wasn't that bad. Boom.
This is yours? This is yours.
No, this is yours.
I don't remember this.
You don't remember? Watch how the drums come on. I remember that.
Are you on Facebook?
Yes, Erica.
Oh, why is it look different?
Because this is we're going through another
we're going through StreamYard, so we professional as fuck.
Yeah.
I never heard of it.
Do I
don't have Facebook.
Do I have a question again?
You don't have Facebook. You got Facebook.
Erica does not have Facebook. She hasn't had Facebook in a couple of years. Somebody hacked both of us, and I'm the one that came back. Somebody hacked her shit, but then somebody hacked mine. That's why it's a lot of people that they probably think like I just don't like them, but it's like no, I forgot to add you. Like if I don't, you know what I mean? Like if you don't add me, I forget to add you because I probably followed you or whatever like 10 years ago and shit.
What? You get the reminders of people you know. You ever get like you might know this person.
Some of them.
I remember that joint.
Oh, you hear that?
Yeah, I remember that joint.
Let me see. Let me go back. Even though I think we should do a full day I think we should do a full joint like that. Yeah, this one, the one that was turning down and we couldn't figure out how to turn it back up.
Oh yeah.
I just went to turn that part. We could not figure out how to turn that shit down. But then we doing all the drums. We was trying.
It was. I swear I was cool. I swear I was like Dre on these drums, like, oh yeah, nigga.
Back then though, we was. No, this was it.
Nigga, this is hard. This is even horrible. Good Lord, Jesus, just a minute.
No, this is it.
Was we trying to emulate like Justin Timberlake? Yeah, we was.
I gotta hear it in the car. I gotta make sure the mix is. This was what? This was like Love in This Club.
I think Justin Timberlake just came back out with like Timberland.
Timberland was using the Eurogate.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It sounds crazy now because it's not a song. I remember the song. Yo, you know what was funny? So on that song that we was making for that person, right? The person who wrote the song was coming in writing the song for her, wound up just like wrote the song for her, had her come and rehearse. She never recorded it, and then the girl that was writing it for her wound up recording it and making it her own song.
The big girl. It was the dark skinned girl with the dreads or something like that.
It was some, yeah. She made it her own song, and it was like, Okay.
Yeah, I remember that shit now. Cause the other girl, she heard it. She was just sitting there, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm right for her." Cause the girl was just a pretty face. The other girl, she was ugly. For lack of a better term, she was not attractive.
What?
Can't say that on live.
Did he forget he was on live?
No, he doesn't forget he's on live. He just said shit. I don't know why.
I don't give a fuck,
Well, you
man.
said only one person watching you anyway.
Yeah, but we ain't taking this down.
I don't give a
I
fuck.
doubt motherfuckers gonna get an hour and 15 minutes anyway.
If she does, I don't give two fucks. Like,
I don't.
Motherfucker, if you ugly, okay. I didn't say she was ugly. You ugly, but I said she wasn't that attractive. Nah, man, she's fucking ugly, dog. Like, I ain't no fucking.
I don't remember that person's face enough to see if she was ugly or not.
Like, because the joint she was writing for was like the. Man, listen.
Get yourself in trouble if you want, nigga.
I can't say what I want to say, but I'm just gonna say the motherfucker was. Put it this way, you're a jerk off before you hit
it. Wow. All right, now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find something else that could spark your whatchamacallit. I don't think I can find nothing else.
All right, nigga, I know all these beats. Like, I remember making these shits. Like, oh my gosh, bro, what was we thinking?
Smoking all the crack.
Yo. I remember this.
Date night.
Woo. If you clean it up, it still wouldn't be that bad.
I make them when I feel like it.
Like this?
No. No, the fuck they don't. Let the drop come in. Let me drop it.
Oh my gosh. Jesus. And niggas used to be like, yo, they hear that shit like, yo, y'all niggas killing it. Niggas used to hear like, yo, y'all killing it. I'm like, yeah.
One of them Jones, like,
yeah.
But back then.
Or a nigga here, yo, start rapping. You need to let me get that. Yo, I turn that shit into fire.
You didn't.
You go in the studio, make it, lay it down, pay all this money for it, and drive around in your car around the same 8 blocks with this beat playing.
All the time.
Every single time.
Every fucking time, dog.
That's
what I said. This is just different. I still will go back to that over this.
Oh gosh.
I still like choirs, but
I think I remember this. It was like a song.
Yeah, it's a 30-minute long intro.
Oh my gosh, I remember this shit. Nah, the beat still ain't there. Give it to you. Can literally go to McDonald's and come back and the beat still ain't dropped.
I ain't dropping the beat to the middle of the song.
I remember that shit. Oh my.
That's painful.
Yo, that shit was bad.
Very painful.
He said that was a trip. Even the baby was like, oh my gosh, well, that was a trip.
All right, how about I just do a couple more? Just for old time. That's why I told you don't throw away none of your shit. Like, it's fun to just go back and like, what the fuck?
Nigga, I listen to my shit and I just cringe like, oh. My son hear my shit like that. What was that?
What was that?
Don't worry about it.
That was another time, son. That was another
like
time.
I still got the CDs, dog.
That's what I'm saying.
The beat CD.
This I'm looking for.
I remember this shit.
I thought I played this already.
You did. Because that had a mean cutoff, though. It had like a stop. It said, doom, 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 doom.
Yeah. But that's, you know what it was? We was just learning how to do that type of stuff. So we thought it was the thoroughest thing ever.
It was. I mean, even now I think about it, it came in at... My son is so far ahead of us at his age.
I know. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like, oh, these niggas, like, if I'd have started today, but now it's like the shit we was doing, dog. These kids is way ahead of where we.
But the thing with my son is playing, it's all, what is that? Not appreciated, but it's loops that time themselves into the next loop. So you're just going finding loops, but he still has to find these loops to make it. Yeah.
He can hear how to stack them, which that's a talent.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I remember this shit.
No, I think this might have been my go-to back then.
You was trying to make a hyphy beat. Oh. Yeah, Little John in the club.
Wow.
Yeah.
The go-to.
We couldn't do verses. We get fucking booed off stage.
Would have been trashed. Fuck. All right. I'm gonna try to find one more. I wish I could find a good one. I want to find that Lil Wayne one, but I can't.
Bro. This shit make you cringe.
So much clipping. The 808s, you can't even hear the beat no more.
Yeah. Had no clue. We just thought that shit just knocked. Had them big ass Rocket speakers.
I really can't get it. Like when I do it, it's the front part that looks like shit. Oh, sorry.
Some people think it's the shit.
I'm just mad because I'm fucking up his whack ass live.
When I'm in
Then you bring your whack ass in the live.
Hey, yo.
Ashley said hi.
Hi, Ashley. When I'm in here and I'm just doing other shit, doesn't fuck with me ever.
Say hi to Kevin.
What's going on, Ash?
Like, why the fuck y'all fucking with my shit? But they only got one viewer, so.
You can't even see.
You told me you got one viewer.
No, I didn't tell you anything.
Oh, well, Kevin said you got one viewer. You said nobody watching anyway. Look at him.
Tell him we about to get the.
It's okay,
I'm fucking hurt.
Go ahead, y'all can come in live and talk y'all shit. Y'all can be in there too. Go ahead.
I'm bored.
Then let her come in. Why would you let your wife come in live and have some fun with
She
you,
don't
Dre?
want to show her face.
I sure the fuck don't. And my hair not done either.
So
I
what?
don't want nobody talking shit about me.
When you go.
In a couple days.
I need a
He said-
office.
She said,
Now you want an office because now you want fucking live. Now you want to go live every day.
he's got this stuff.
Do that shit on Sunday.
One day every 2 weeks, I'm on live.
This nigga, like, now he going live every day. Now he don't fucking
Now I'm
on.
on live.
He ain't never used that damn room before. He said, go in the garage, Andre. Yeah. You know why he not
It
going in the
wasn't
garage?
nice in there. I would.
Because the nigga gotta fucking clean this shit. He not gonna do it.
Yo, your wife is making a lot of funny as shit right now.
Can you get the fuck out of here, please?
No. I'm bored. I don't want to talk to him.
I'm about to be done, though.
Why? Yo, this shit funny as hell
It's
now.
not funny to me.
It's funny to me.
Yeah, thanks.
Ew.
Don't fuck with me any other time.
Cause y'all listen, I got a house to myself, so ain't nobody here to fuck with me.
You lucky bastard.
If I was here, my girl was here right now, she'd be handing me the baby. The baby be on the live with me, looking like, all right, nigga, let me knock this camera off.
With the mean face.
Oh yeah. She laughed though. She got my face.
Yeah. And then Mike smile.
No, she smiles on. Oh, I remember this shit.
You can hear that?
I think I was gone from the studio.
Maybe it was bad, but it wasn't terrible.
Yo.
I just want to mix it.
Do you remember we tried to make a joint that's for T.I. when T.I. dropped? What joint did he drop? What was it called?
You're talking about Live Your Life.
Yeah. And we tried to recreate that shit our own way.
To remember what it's called because I do remember that song and it wasn't terrible.
It was just horrible.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible. Horrible. I don't remember what it's called, but if I could, I would actually pull it up and say, "Hey, here we go." It's not that bad, but I don't remember what it's called. It wasn't bad though. One day we actually got to go through it and go through remember this shit right here, shit.
Damn, I got people hitting us up on here live and all. I can't see one on this shit.
You got two right now. You go on your phone. I'm on my phone right now. Damn, that sucks. Yeah. You probably could have been talking to niggas. You could have brought niggas in. You suck.
Listen, Brandon on here. That's 20 minutes ago. Brandon was on here. Damn, I ain't know. Hit Lion, what you doing, yo? Lion got a whole podcast coming out.
Yeah, what's the podcast called?
I think.
Do better. Do better.
What is it called? Beard Guy.
All right. We gotta have a beard guy on. I guess we could look if he bring his own mask.
You know what I'm saying? He can come in. Get him in somehow. I'm mad that I wasn't paying attention to this shit.
No, you got to. What's wrong with you? You got a phone. That's the thing. So I probably could have hopped on my computer and then used my phone.
That's from it. Cause my live won't show up from my actual page and shit. I'm only getting the opinionated podcast. I can't technically. Yeah. Yeah, man. I should have put this shit on. Usually I had this shit on the TV.
Oh yeah, that would work. That would have worked. That's all good, man. This is just us shooting the shit.
Yeah, man.
What the hell is disco?
Nah, don't play. I think I remember that shit.
You don't remember nothing.
Yeah, I remember this dumbass. Woo, look. Oh man, this is bad, right?
Give it a rest, Lil Jon.
Yeah, niggas Swerve was Lil Jon back in the day, yo.
Give it a rest. Damn you.
I'm late as fuck. I had mad niggas on here. Didn't even realize. Could have brought some people in here and shit.
Yeah, nigga, you fucked up. How dare you? Oh, wait, Wayne. Let's see. It's called Wayne 2.
That might be it.
Let's check it out. Let's listen. Everybody listen.
Hey. Okay, here I go, but what's up going to my God? Okay, here I go, what's up going to God? But hey, your problem. You ain't saying nothing. You ain't saying nothing. Okay, here I go, but what's up going to That was it. Okay, here I go, but what's up going to my God? You ain't saying nothing. You ain't saying nothing. Oh, gosh. You ain't saying nothing. Okay, here I go, but what's up going to my God? Okay, here I go, but what's up going to my God?
I'm gonna let this play.
Yeah, we're gonna get hit with copyright infringements. Yeah, this shit was horrible, bro. Dre, this is horrible, yo. This is bad, Dre.
Hold on, the drop coming.
Oh Lord, this was fucking bad. This is fucking terrible.
What?
What was he doing? What was he doing? Eating mushrooms back then or something?
Say what you want.
Yo, this shit
Terrible
was...
now. But back then, you couldn't tell me shit. I remember a fucking whole room full of niggas rocking out to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Freestyling and all that shit. I remember that. So I can't say that it was trash. I can just say that right now you listen to them, you got an inexperience mixed with the time of the decade, and yeah, it's gonna sound a little crazy.
Yo, this shit just coming in mad late as hell. It was good live. You can join, nigga. I sent you that link. You can just click that link and I can just bring it. That's live.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
You can click the link that I sent them and it'll bring you right into.
Why you keep throwing this dog out?
That's your dog. You know you give that dog the peanut butter treatment.
Weirdo.
Dre never tell you about the peanut butter trick he does with his dog. Dre put peanut butter on his nuts and let the dog lick it.
Why do you think that I do things like that?
Yo, I worked with a nigga that used to do that shit. Like,
is he in jail?
Nah, he was like, he was fucked up. He was like fucked up. Like, he was fucked up. But he would always have, he worked on the golf course. He would always have like empty jars of peanut butter containers. And I'm like having screws in it. I'm like, how do you get a peanut butter? And he always had this Labrador with him. And I say, yo, how the fuck do you get this peanut butter jar so fucking empty? And you say peanut butter around this fucking dog. The dog ears will perk up like, what peanut butter?
Shut
like, I'm pretty sure that nigga like just sat there and put peanut butter on his nuts or whatever.
You're a fucking
yeah, yeah. We used to torture the dude. Like, hey, let the dog with the peanut butter. That's how he talked. He wasn't nothing wrong with him, but he just, I think he had like a stroke or some shit like that.
It's so much worse. It's so much fucking worse.
Just saying, that's how homie talk. Like, it ain't my, look, listen, he was a weirdo dude because he just talked hella shit. But I know he was fucking his dog. And not fucking his dog. But letting his dog do fucked up shit to him. Like, he was doing,
I know he was fucking his dog.
He probably was fucking his dog. But, like, he always had empty, clean peanut butter jars. Like, why you got
He would carry peanut butter jars with him?
Dog, he would have, like, screws in them. I'm like, dog, you don't necessarily got to have a Jiffy jar to hold all these fucking all these screws. Why are they all peanut butter joined? And I'm like, I had to put 2 and 2 together. Like, this dog is always with you. Every time we were playing around, like, yeah, peanut butter, the dog would just go crazy when he heard the word peanut butter. So it led me to believe.
Fed the nigga peanut butter.
Nah, that nigga let that dog lick peanut butter off his nuts. I don't give a fuck. That nigga was just a weirdo. He had that dog in there doing some fucked up shit. That dog in therapy right now.
That dog's probably dead.
That dog's in motherfucking therapy. Yeah, cause that was about 12 years ago. Yeah, but like, yo, that shit was crazy, dog. Like, he was wilding. Like, that nigga had.
Anus.
Yeah, him too. He probably had dog fucking him too. I don't fucking know. You know, motherfuckers get weird. This is to my white brethren. I know why sometimes I wonder why y'all trip over loving your dog so much.
Hey, now. Hey.
I know you love your dog too.
People, because what it is, and I used to laugh at that shit too. Not laugh. I used to be like, man, these motherfuckers care about their dogs more than they care about your dog. Is a part of your family. You take care of that motherfucker like you take care of a kid every day. You got to take care of that.
I was watching that whatever the fuck that show's called. Ozark. And I seen the nigga had the peanut. He was like letting the dog lick the peanut butter off his toes. Like,
see, no one does that though.
Yeah, what up, Locke?
What's going on with y'all?
Not much.
Yo.
Yo, we just talking about
dogs licking peanut butter off his nuts.
Wait, what? I'm glad I got my headphones on.
Nah, I was telling Dre how I work with this bull. He always had this Labrador with him, and he always had empty jars of peanut butter with him. And every time you mention peanut butter around the dog would just go ballistic. So I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? I'm like, yo, you let this dog lick peanut butter off your nuts?
Oh.
He's like, nah, I don't do nothing like that. I'm like, nah, this nigga letting this dog lick peanut butter off his nuts. Ain't no way you got all these empty jars of fucking peanut butter around and your dog is souped up about peanut butter. Like, nah, dog, y'all bugging. Y'all doing something when y'all get alone. This dog be souped. This dog be happy as fuck. That dog see a jiffy jar go crazy.
Yo, that's crazy.
So what's good with you, bro? We heard you, start up a podcast, bro.
Yeah, man. Subject matter podcast, man. I've been thinking about it for a while. I even been offered to do different podcasts, but I just felt like the timing with everything going on now was right, and it's a certain way I wanted to do it. Like, a lot of people who got podcasts have like the same type setup, and it's like I didn't want to have mine be the way other people have it. Like, once stuff opened back up, I work on the visual part of how I want it to be set up. But for now, I like doing the interviews that I do. I like doing the little quick subjects that I talk about. Like, I like the formula that I got for it. I like the formula that I got for it.
What's up? Yeah, visuals is the most important. We are going through trial and error with these fucking cameras, dog. Like, you don't understand. This is a good platform. You get a chance, check out. This is StreamYard, man. This is dope.
I'm like, yo, how the hell are these jokers on the live? Like, cause I seen somebody else on Facebook and they was like doing a joint live. I'm like, yo, did Facebook give that option? Like, did they bring it back? Like, that's what I thought. And then I think it was something different. Yo, cause that was cool. Like, Facebook, to me, they messed up by getting rid of that. But I think the problem with it was you just had everybody that was like, yo, add me on your live, add me on your live. It's like, nigga, I don't want to talk to you. Like, get out of here.
This is way different.
This is way different. Like, this is...
No, we send you an invite when we want you to get on.
And you
can go.
Yeah, I like it.
And you got full control of it. You can mute your guests if you want to. If they out of pocket, you can kick their ass. Or they can't make it to the studio like how you do when you're just driving. As long as you got a phone and you good to go. You know what I'm saying? You can do an interview on the go. But it's... And
the recording, like, rather than having... Well, we have outboard equipment, but, like, the recording, you can just pull it directly from the site and then edit it from there. Like, you ain't got to actually, like, have another program running either.
Yo, that's dope.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's dope.
It's pretty cool.
That's dope. What y'all think about y'all, like, how y'all feel about these apps like Zoom and what's the other one, House Party and stuff like that? Like, people starting to do events and stuff using them.
Yeah, that's the move right now.
Niggas is getting creative with it because you locked in the crib. You gotta do something, like, but it's a perfect time. But it's eating up like the podcast equipment. Like, we can't find equipment because everybody doing these Zoom parties and shit like that. It's hard to get your hands on mics, cameras, and everything like that. And a lot of people now are trying to get in right now, this is the perfect time to get in a podcast because it's just about the boom because you quarantine, you ain't got nothing to do, you just home thinking of different shit. It's a good time. Yeah.
Like, dogs eating peanut butter off the niggas' nuts.
Yeah, I done seen like 3 people that started podcasts since this whole thing started. I seen a homie Kilogram from Trenton. I see he just started one. I think his joint is called like You Better Not Lie podcast, something like that. Like, I see his joint. I think he got like a Breakfast Club type setup with like 2 dudes and the chick or whatever. I haven't checked it out, but I'll be seeing them, on the gram and on Facebook advertising it, whatever. And I know one dude, he don't really have a podcast. He called it a podcast, but all he do is just go live on Facebook every Friday from his crib. It's like, dude, you don't have it ain't really a podcast. Like, can't nobody go back and watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't nobody go, like, you just go on the battle rap group and just go live from your crib every Friday. Like, yeah, this is my podcast. Like, all right, dude, like,
You don't have no. You gotta have subject.
Boy don't have no subject. He don't have no formula. Boy, just start talking or whatever.
You just can't wing it like this shit right here. We just doing this ain't even. This ain't our podcast, but this is like off the dome type shit. But you really gotta have your shit set up. Talked about how you gonna prep it out, how you gonna, what subjects you gonna talk about.
You was doing a show before though.
Oh, you talking about me? Yeah, we had SIG-U Radio. That was back in like 2016, 2017. We was doing that. See, the problem with that was we had a studio we were doing it out of, and it was all the way in Manningham, PA.
And where?
Manningham. Yeah. So it was like having to take that ride to do that show, and we had like a 2-hour slot. We did it like once a month. We did it, and it was cool. Like, it was live. It was available on like SoundCloud and all of that stuff. Like it was cool, but it was the thing where I started it with somebody, and then that somebody left. So it was like all the weight was on me. You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of like when you get put in those type of positions, it's like the financial thing is one thing when you're paying the studio, but it's also a lot on you when you have to think of all of the material, or you have to book the guests and all of that stuff, whatever. And it just became too much, so we just fell back. I just fell back from it. And then I started doing like car blogs and stuff like that, like doing prediction blogs for certain battles, or doing recaps and stuff like that. And people start saying like, "Yo, you should do a podcast. You should do a podcast." I was like, nah, I'm good. So I started a blog series called Battle Rap Illuminati, and it started out as a joke, like just making fun of certain battlers, saying like, because with the black Illuminati, black people always be like, oh well, he sold his soul to get this movie role, or he had to bend over in order to make these millions. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of made a joke out of like certain people in battle rap, as far as like saying certain things they did, or they made certain blood sacrifices to get to certain places. It started out as a joke, but then I really start schooling people, like giving real behind the scenes information on certain situations, and it was doing good. But then I just kind of felt like, you know what, I don't want to talk about this no more. Now I want to talk about something else, and now I want to talk about something else. So when I started my podcast, I called it the Subject Matter Podcast, because you never know what the subject's going to be. Like, I might interview a battle rapper, I might interview a barber, I might interview a producer, I might interview a comedian, I might interview a doctor. Like, there's going to be different subjects that are going to be talked about. And basically, it's like being in a barbershop. You're in the barbershop, all kinds of conversations happen within the course of a day. It could be political, it could be sports, it could be religion. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different things you talk about. And I kind of wanted my podcast to be that way. I didn't want to be put in a box. I didn't want to be looked at as, oh, well, he's battle rap media, or he's barber media, or he's only a sports blog or a sports podcast. Like, I'm going to talk about everything. Like, you never know what we're going to be talking about. So that's why I called it the Subject Matter Podcast.
And a lot of people like it when it's just all over, because you get to interact with so many different varieties of people, and it broadens your fan base. You know what I mean? You lock yourself into one box, you stuck with that box.
That's why we came up with our name too. Our name is Opinionated, because we knew we was not just going to talk about hip hop. We wasn't going to just talk. We going to be all around, because that shit get old.
Yeah.
What inspired y'all? What inspired y'all to get the name?
Man, we was just bull. I did it. Like I tell everybody, this is like, it's not to get too sad, but like, my brother was killed, and I've been had an idea to start a podcast, but I just kept bullshitting. But once my brother passed, I needed something to take my mind off of it. So I'm like, you know what? Let's get it cracking. Boom. What we gonna call ourselves? I said, instead of locking ourselves in a box and naming it something crazy, let's like name it Opinionated. Like, we got an opinion on everything we see. We got an opinion on sneakers. We got opinion on how people act. We got opinion on how the way the world's going. Like this is just our personal opinion. Don't try to fact check it because there ain't no facts to it. There's no facts to opinions. It's just us. So we used to be a saying we had, don't fucking fact check us because it's not gonna be, you're not gonna get.
It's in our intro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
But yeah, that's it. That's really what it was though. Like just not wanting to be locked in a box for real. That's all.
Yeah,
same shit.
You know what's crazy? Like I didn't really know what I wanted to call mine, and Big Gimp from the Goody Mob inspired me. like I was watching I think I might have been watching the Breakfast Club interview. I was watching the interview that he had did. I forgot which show he was. I think it might have been the Breakfast Club, and they was talking about Goody Mob working with Outkast, and they was talking about what it was like making music back in the day compared to now. And he was saying like now he felt like he said he felt like the music don't get the same feeling because these artists aren't in the studio together. It's like the email stuff, like, all right, I'll write a verse and I'll send it to you, and then you send it back. And he was like, a lot of times you never like the artists aren't really communicating, talking about the subject matter. So he says back in the day, like if you did a song with Andre 3000, he was like, first thing 3 Stacks is gonna do is be like, yo, what we talking about? What's the subject matter? And I was like, damn. All right, babe, I love you. I'll see you next week, all right? So it was like, what's the subject matter? And I was like, damn, subject matter. I was like, yo, you know what? Subject matter is very important, especially when you talking about stuff in the podcast. So I said, you know what? I think I'm gonna call my joint a subject matter podcast. But I didn't want it to just be branded like, it's another podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to put 2 brands kind of together. So I put it Beer God Presents the Subject Matter Podcast because I'm reintroducing myself as the Beer God. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm rebranding myself as that, and I'm using the platform to brand myself as well as I'm using myself to brand the platform because that's the name that, people in the battle rap community knew me as. And it's like, I already got so many fucking names. So I kind of was like, all right, you know what? I'm going to put all these walls in one. Like, I'm going to put my battle rap, the tattoo shit, the music shit. I'm going to combine and condense everything and put it all in one pot. And this is what this podcast is going to be catered to. So, like I said, you never know who I'm going to be talking to. It's not going to be for everybody. So some people might watch it or listen to it for the battle rap material. Some people might do it for the music or the production. Well, I got a short little episode for things I do. I got little segments like I have Sports Talk Sundays. So it's always a debate that I come up with on a Sunday. Like last week it was like Allen Iverson versus Dwayne Wade.
Yeah,
who was the better shooting guard.
Yeah, I seen that. I couldn't comment. Yeah. I don't know about to say. No, I know about to saying some shit like, oh, you know what? Dwayne Wade is better. All these Philly niggas is just gonna kill me. Like, I'm like, you's a dickhead, dog.
Listen. You know what? My man from Philly is a diehard Miami Heat fan, and we had this argument like months ago about Dwayne Wade and Allen Iverson, and it's like, yo, I'm saying Allen Iverson is the better shooting guard, and my reasons why are, one, he didn't play with the caliber of talent that Dwayne Wade did. You know what I'm saying? Dwayne Wade played with mad Hall of Famers. You know what I'm saying? He had a much better cast around him, all of those championship runs, all those playoff runs than Allen Iverson did. But at the same time, Dwayne Wade, like at least 30% of his career, 40% of his nigga was hurt. Nigga wasn't playing. So Iverson was on the floor more than him. So it was like, we used to go back and forth all the time about that shit. And then when you look at the numbers, as far as like playoff appearances and all that shit, the numbers ain't that far off. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna bring this debate to the podcast. Of course, the first one was the shit that happened with Brady leaving the Patriots and all that. Everybody asked me about that shit.
I was going to ask your ass about that.
Yeah,
I rather take orders for the podcast, honestly.
Yeah, exactly, and that's exactly what I did. Like I personally decided to take it to the podcast. So that's what I did with the whole Brady and Gronk and all of that shit. And I don't know what this week is going to be. This week it'll be something. I don't know what this week's going to be, but I do Sports Talk Sundays. I do Quick Thought Thursdays, but I only do that like every 2 weeks. And then I do WTF Wednesdays. So with the Quick Thought Thursdays, I did the song battles. Diddy versus Dre and R. Kelly versus Usher. And R. Kelly versus Usher, because we was debating that on Facebook. And then with the what if Wednesdays, I think I asked about the zombie apocalypse. If the zombie apocalypse is real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we close. We are fucking close with the coronavirus.
He prepared for it.
Who, me? Oh yeah, I got my guns, I got my bullets, crossbow, I got 5-star. Listen, bro, you just never know when shit just gonna go crazy and you don't have none of that shit.
Listen. When are you gonna be able to come on? Because I'd rather have all this conversation because I wanted to ask you about the podcast and all that shit on our podcast.
Look, man, whenever y'all, I mean, I know y'all do your thing Sundays. This Sunday Mother's Day, so that's not gonna work.
No.
But anytime y'all wanna do it. I mean, with the situation being the way it is now, like me myself, I'm very flexible. So I mean, I'm not working. Well, pause for anybody who think that sounded weird. I had to think about that for a minute. But yeah, like I'm very available right now as far as with the situation. I mean, I'm not cutting hair. Well, I'm cutting hair, but I'm not cutting hair in the shop. But
you're not doing it at all. Don't worry about it.
Nah, bro. I'm doing it. I don't care. You gotta get it. But yeah,
the government gonna rush your door like there's gonna be Trump standing there against that nigga.
You're like my name
Trump
is
says nigga.
There you go.
Trump does use the word nigger.
But I want to have it. So I mean, if we could set something up for the following Sunday.
I mean, I'm fine with that. That's cool with me. I don't have an issue with that. I mean, y'all just have to let me know the time. I don't have nothing planned, so we can definitely sit up there and try to do that. Yeah, we can sit up there and try to do that. I'm fine.
Yeah, cause we still got the sneaker battle going in, and I'm thinking these rounds, like I'm damn near all my sneakers are eliminated.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Four instead of 3. We'll do 2 episodes that day.
All right, bet. Yeah, so
I think that'll be good because I got some stuff from back in the day, and we're gonna have a very interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
Oh yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff. How you know America, Elijah? 60 wings. Yeah. I think that cash. Yeah. I don't know what the total is.
Buying drugs.
I tell you, you gonna ask me if do I need change? I don't know what the total is. It's crazy, man.
You still supporting the local businesses. I see the local restaurants.
Hey, listen, man. You have to, man. I'm saying I think that local businesses are very important, man. They're very important.
Especially right now. Like I'm scared to know how many of them gonna be left after this.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? We talk about this. Me and my uncle had this conversation like every week, man. It's a lot of stuff that they not reporting. It's a lot of false narratives and things being put out there as far as like with the small businesses and these loans and stuff like that. And a lot of them are just in a position where they set up to fail. So when the country opens back up, a lot of these small businesses are not going to open back up because a lot of them were in debt before this happened. So this now happening even puts them in further debt. And in order to get out of that debt, they want them to pretty much take these loans that have these high interest rates, which is going to just kill them. It's going to kill them.
Let alone
America.
Let alone the fucking
only America.
Just scoop all this shit the fuck up. When it do come to get back on all them businesses that have to close, is rich motherfuckers like, all right, rich gonna get richer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what? You know what's crazy, man? Because this whole thing is happening. A lot of people, man, that are still working. I didn't. She had came out. And she had, a lot of people who were working before, it just seems as though, man, they just doing some weird stuff, man. Like, no offense to you, Kev, but like the trash people, you know what I'm saying? You jokers, man. Yo, they come pick up my recyclables whenever the hell they want to. Like, they used to come pick
bro, because bro, they trying to cut corners because our main supply of money is slowing up, which is not picking up y'all trash, but it's commercial businesses.
Okay.
So since they're suffering, their money they're suffering waste. Well, I just said their name, but they're suffering. So these niggas is cutting corners any way they can. You know, laying guys off, cutting routes and shit, whatever they can do. And like, I don't want to be out in this shit. Like, I just had a motherfucker the other day. You can tell he was a Trump supporter and all that shit. You know, he had the old "Make America Great" on. But I'm like, yo, man, keep your distance while you talking to me. Like, this shit ain't no joke. Oh, you believe in this stuff? Oh, it's just a hoax made up. I was like, all right, bro, go the fuck ahead. Like, my dad was in the hospital with this shit. He almost died from this shit. So I don't take it as a joke. You know what I'm saying? You may take it as a joke. Whatever Trump telling you, yo, get the fuck away from me, bro. But listen, bro. If it was up to me, I'd be home collecting unemployment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but there's millions of motherfuckers who can't get that shit. That's what makes it so scary, though. You know,
That's the fucked
up. They can't collect. They trying to collect it, but they can't.
You worked hard for the government to take all that motherfucking money. They want to give you 75% of it. Nigga, give me 100% of what I put the fuck in that bitch, dog.
Nope.
Nah.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
No, you know what I seen though? Niggas is doing drive-through strip clubs.
Yo, I just seen that, man.
I started one.
That's crazy.
Oh, how does that work though? Like how do they?
It's like going through the car wash. That's how it works.
but it stinks.
You get bitches with money, like yeah.
But the difference is you could stop and roll the window down and toss some.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm gonna get that. Look, I'm paying the cover charge and that's it.
Nah, I'm just go on the website and just be cool.
Yeah.
Just put that, you know, I'm just mirror it to my TV and just throw the ones at the 60 inch. And I'm good.
And pick them shits back.
Pick my money back up, like yeah.
They gotta get creative. Because think about the strip clubs, the poor strip clubs. They can't make no money right now.
Man, it's a lot that's hurting, man. You know, it's crazy, man. Like, nobody can do anything. Like, wedding venues are hurt right now. People weddings, graduations and stuff is messed up. Like, it's crazy.
It's really bad. Bad.
I saw a flyer for a funeral, and they had the burial being advertised. Like, yo, we gonna meet over here for the burial. Like, they didn't even say like don't come to the funeral, just meet us at the burial. Like, damn. Like, yo, that's terrible. I'm like, that's crazy.
I had to do that at my job died, and like nobody could go to his funeral. And like it's like, damn.
Only people. That's your wife. That's your wife.
Man. Nah, that's these people at this spot. Like, I'm like waiting for my change. I'm waiting for my change.
What the fuck? Them niggas cleaning cars and serving food. Niggas vacuum your car out.
Like, yo, let me get the turtle wax and let me get the 20 piece.
This nigga had a car.
Man. Like, I wait for this. No, I think they vacuum in the rainwater. That's what they just back.
Car wash that turned into a delivery store and shit.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Niggas got hustle.
But in the hood though, like all the little corner poppy stores, they don't give a fuck how you come in. Mask, no mask, nothing.
They don't. Only thing that matters. I went in the Wawa yesterday and forgot to put my mask on, and I felt like I walked out the crib naked. I was like, oh, I came in here with no mask on. Let me go back.
Niggas will kick you out over this shit now.
But niggas be doing the dumbest shit. Got the shit on their... Listen, people, if you watch this podcast, you cover your mouth and not your nose, you're defeating the whole fucking purpose. Like,
hey, listen, man, it's hard to breathe sometimes, man. Especially if you working, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I worked in the mask my whole life, dog. Like most of my first career, that's why I can't grow a beard. So I had to cut my shit off to wear a mask all the time. Yeah, you can't grow a beard either, Dre. No. Only line the beard guy on here. Dre beard looks like he. That nigga got a mumbly baby beard.
My shit can't connect to save my fucking life. Look at this shit.
You look like the boy. What's the boy that be playing with Animal and the Muppet Babies playing the drums and shit? His beard just right underneath his neck. Nah, nigga, it's another nigga.
What the fuck is you talking
about? Nah, nigga, it's a whole band.
I'm a little lost myself. I'm like, where is he going with this?
Nah, if you see the nigga beard, if I found that shit, put that shit up here, that shit crazy. Yo, you look just.
I'm about to just tell them, man, they can go ahead and keep this one out. This is ridiculous, man. I'm out here getting wet.
Oh, you still waiting for your change?
Bro, I've been waiting for the change the whole time.
They sanitizing your change.
Yeah, I think she forgot about me. I'm about to say she could just keep my $5 change because I'm tired of getting wet.
Fuck it, it's a tip.
As she looking at she looking out the window like, this nigga's, that's a tip.
Yeah, I'm like, damn. Like, I'm out this joint getting wet. First she came out and was like, do you need change? I'm like, how do I know if I need change if I don't know what the total is?
What the fuck?
Nah,
oh, is that my change?
She's like, where your mask is?
All right, you too. Like, man, had a hot pan of wings about to burn my hand. Like, over here holding this hot ass pan, waiting for change. Man, yeah, man. I think the world as we know it is definitely changing, and I think when outside opens back up, which is so weird saying that outside open back up, it's gonna be different, man. Like niggas is gonna be treating motherfuckers like germs, man. Like this shit gonna be crazy. You know how hard? Listen, I mean, all of us are married, so it's a little different. But you know how hard it's gonna be. You know how hard it's gonna be for these single niggas to holler at chicks now.
Them niggas don't care. Them niggas don't care. They gonna be taking their mask off, talking to a whole bitch. Them niggas smack wrong. They don't even care. They catch coronavirus and herpes the whole night.
Like, listen, they gonna have to be creative on how they tell a woman, like how to give a woman a compliment during the corona. Like, they gonna have to be like, yo, you got some sexy ass ears, yo. Like, they gonna have to get creative because it's like, yo, you can't be like, yo, you cute bitch got a mask on, like, you can't see where she might have 4.5 teeth.
Yo, can you imagine that shit? You've been talking to her for a month and she finally take her mask off. Y'all both got tested and her whole front is gone. Yo, that's it. That's a wrap. Nah, this ain't what I was saying.
Yo, now you gotta ask yourself this. You gotta ask yourself this. What's more dangerous? Fucking a chick that got HIV/AIDS or fucking a chick that got the corona? Take a chance with the corona. Like, think about it. Like, yo, think about it, right? What if a chick just be honest with you? Like, look, I'm gonna just be honest with you. Like, you know, we've been talking online for about 2 months. I just want to let you know I was tested positive for that corona. You still want to hit this?
Yo, like, bitch, don't take your mask off. No, you take it.
Sheet over.
Listen.
Nigga, you wait, because you be hitting the mask. You got your mask on, you be out of breath. You take that shit off and forget everything.
Niggas gonna be out here fucking corona bitches raw with a mask on. Nigga gonna be butt ass nigga with a mask on. Nigga gonna be butt ass nigga with a mask on and tube socks. Like,
they hitting it wrong, like you said, hitting it wrong in the motherfucking, nope.
Yeah. You gotta have a mask on, tube socks, and Timbs and shit, looking like Wesley Pipes hitting off the joint and got fucking corona. Like, fuck it.
What?
But yo, that's the fucked up. The niggas won't strap up. Niggas like, yo, I gotta see what this feel like. Nigga, you gonna wind up catching something worse than the coronavirus, nigga.
Bro, listen, I ain't gonna front, true story. Cav, you made a post the other day when you was like, what you said, you was like, nigga slide the condom off right before he come and shit. I'm like, yo, listen, I'm not gonna say her name. But it's a chick we went to high school with, and I ain't fuck her till I was an adult. And that shit was so damn good, I was like, nah, I gotta see what the real thing's doing. Like, I had to slide the condom on, now put it back on. I put the shit back on, and then she was like, wait a minute, the shit was on the whole time. The shit was on the whole time. Like, yeah, sure.
Yo, you a sick nigga to slide it back on. You a sick motherfucker.
Oh, man.
That shit would have stayed off. I'm like,
do that shit.
Nah, that shit come off, it's off.
It's off.
I had to put shit back on. Like, oh, shit.
Yo, they know, though. They can feel the difference when a condom on.
They be knowing.
Listen, I want to see what it feels like. I'm turning right and get it right from the back. Like, right before I put it in, slide the condom off. Like, yeah.
I have no experience in that area.
It was a goddamn lie. You ain't never slide a condom off in your life.
Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what's music to a man's ears, right? When you knocking the joint off, right? And it's like maybe like your third. It's like your third time, fourth time knocking the joint off, and then she be like, "Yo, I got my tubes inside." You be like, "What?" You be in that bitch like fucking that nigga, the wrestling nigga. You be like, "Yes." Nigga be like, "Yes."
Hell
yeah. Like, yo, what?
That's an old nigga problem. Or not a problem, but that's an old nigga thing. Like,
what? Nah, some girls get their tube tied. Some girls can't have kids. Like, they had too many fucking abortions.
Nah, fuck that. I ain't trusting a chick saying she can't have kids. You fuck around, be that nigga. It'll be a motherfucking lottery. You hit, nigga.
That's why I got like 6 of them.
Like, I thought you told me you couldn't have no kids.
I lied. You the daddy.
My fucking dad. I remember I heard a story from my fucking parents. My dad said that shit to my mom, like, yeah, I can't have no kids. Like, okay. Yeah. Motherfuckers be out here lying. Hey, I got a low sperm count. Motherfucking next thing you know.
Nah, you remember that niggas used to say you drink Mountain Dew, you have a low sperm count?
I remember that shit. Yeah, I remember that shit.
Yo, I've been drinking Mountain Dew. Bitch, I've been drinking Mountain Dew. I'll be drinking Mountain Dew, bitch. I can't have no kids.
Niggas be like, yo, nah, like I done shot the club up like plenty of times. Man, she ain't never get pregnant. Man, you drinking that Mountain Dew, ain't you? Drinking that Mountain Dew.
No research.
Nigga out here drinking that Mountain Dew.
Hey, nigga, there was no facts to that shit at all. Just some nigga just randomly said that shit. Like, yeah, you
yo, niggas need to do a Black Myths episode. Oh. It's a whole lot of black myths and shit, and you be like, yo, the funniest shit to me that I still to this day be cracking up because people do it with cell phones. Grandma and them, be like, don't talk on the phone when it's lightning outside.
Oh, when it's lightning outside, yeah. Your grandparents ain't never do
that. Yo, they be saying that shit now with cell phones. Like, I don't talk on my cell phone when it's thundering outside. Like, it's
my grandma used to say that shit to me all the time. Oh, don't talk. It's God doing his work. You can't talk when it's lightning outside. Close the windows, turn the TV off. But I understand that's a surge protector and all that. My grandma used to hate when we talk when the lightning was going on.
That shit used to be crazy. Like, don't talk on the phone when it's thunder and lightning outside. You'd be like, what?
I got news for you. You're getting voltage when somebody calls your phone, like through their house phone. You get voltage anyway. It's 48 volts. Like, never mind.
Yo, listen, old people ain't care. Old people had some of like my grandmom and shit. They used to not. I know. They would turn the air conditioner on like it's wasting gas and wind the windows down. Like, yo, that makes zero sense.
Wait, what?
Turn the AC off in the car. Why? Nigga, it's a proven fact that if you waste the same amount of gas, AC on or not. No.
I would have made it if I would have kept the AC off.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you what does work. Like I used to watch like different shows that used to show you like how like Mythbusters. Mythbusters, right? And Mythbusters had this episode that talked about this thing called drag. So if you like on a highway and you drive behind like a tractor trailer truck, like they're like no more than like 2 car lengths behind, the truck is absorbing all of the wind, so you save gas that way. Yo, that shit is real. Yeah. That shit is real.
Well, yeah,
like I fucking experienced that shit. I had a damn 98 Ford Explorer and drove that shit all the way from Allentown, Pennsylvania back to Jersey on a quarter tank of gas. Like
nigga, you was tripping.
Just behind tractor trailers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if this shit works today. Like shit, I'm on the PA Turnpike, ain't no gas station, I ain't got no choice. Like, come here. Pull up behind this damn big yellow tractor trailer.
I gotta have at least a half going over the.
No, I had to have getting there, but coming back. That shit was a different story.
Bro.
Coming back, that shit was different.
Yo, listen, I done did some dumb shit like that. Like, yo, I don't know if I'm gonna make it home. Like, everybody had that one moment you had no money in your fucking pocket. It always involved pussy, bro. You go see some pussy. And you was like,
$1 in your fucking account, you alright.
Nigga.
Yo, you know what's crazy? The older you get, you think about all of the crazy shit you've done, especially in your 20s, for some ass. Like the lengths that people have gone for ass. I remember, man, I fucked with this chick from Northeast. Well, she was from Jersey, but she lived in Northeast Philly at the time. And I remember this chick was like, "You gotta wait for my kids to go to bed before you can come in the crib." Nigga, I was outside her house like I was in a stakeout. Like, this is some bullshit. It's like 11:30. I'm calling like, "Yo, they sleep yet?" She like, "Nah, he's still up. I hear this little nigga in the background and shit." You know what I'm saying? Then I start texting her. Like, oh, her crib's till like 1:30, almost 2. I thought she was gonna forget I was out there. It was cold as shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit was worth it though.
Put the fucking kids to bed.
Yo,
like, real.
It is like you
kids to bed. Put them in your room. Close the door.
Nah, dog. Cause kids are busting. I had a situation. We was all at that one crib and shit. What's the name? The little girl busting in the room while getting some ass. Came in the room. I had to hit the door. I'm hitting her from the back. She came in. I had heard the door. Hit the little girl with the door. The whole mush factor. Hit her with the whole stiff arm. But I did some crazy shit. Like, I remember hiding in the closet. This chick had a dude come over. The nigga she was talking to was outside the door. I'm hiding in the closet. Like, yo, what the fuck is...
See, I never had them issues. I never had no having to hide in closets. I never had no jumping out of windows or none of that shit. Or sneaking in. I never was that nigga. Like, chicks used to come to my crib, or when I got a certain age, we sit up there, we spend that $40 for 2 hours at the hotel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't with that sneaking shit. Like, I'm a goddamn lover. I ain't a stunt man. Fuck that.
Bro, I was in the closet with the knife out. Like, this nigga come in here, I'm poking this nigga. The nigga looks at like, I see you. I said, nigga, I see you too. I come.
That nigga said,
but here's the funny
that story. You told me about that.
But here's the funny thing. I knew who he was. He knew who I was. I was like, oh shit, nigga, it's you. Both hit the same joke.
Oh, shit, nigga, this you.
Well, you know what the most uncomfortable shit for me is with chicks? It's not even fucking kids. It's fucking pets. Like, I had this one John, she had this little ass dog, and it was like, she wanted the dog in the room. Man, I'm fucking hitting the John off, dog there, fucking looking and all of this other shit, man. Like, man, like, yeah, she wanted the dog in the room. Like, it was like one of them pocket purse dogs, little shits.
You look at that motherfucker ain't come and hit you, like, oh.
Listen, man, yo, listen, my cousin told me this nigga got a Siberian Husky. Like, big ass fucking dog. This nigga said he was knocking his jaw off, and the fucking dog fucking hopped on the bed and started licking the back of his ass. He was fucking her off. Yo, this nigga was like, he ain't know what the fuck to do. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, that was the most awkward shit ever. Like, nah, I ain't with fucking with pets in the room. Nah, I ain't fucking with no pets in the room. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, different story. I have a different story. My man was telling me, this involves a kid. Nigga was knocking it off.
This involves a kid. I don't know.
No, listen, it involves a kid. Nigga was hitting it off. And he was hitting, he was on top. And he said, he said as he was coming up, the little kid walked in the room and hit him right in his ass with the finger and smelled his finger, talking about some ew. Yo, he said that ruined the whole night for him though. Nah, nigga.
I was supposed to go. I don't want it to go anywhere.
Nigga, that's a wild shit. That ain't happened to me, that happened to him.
Either way, that was fucking terrible.
What? Yo, nigga, listen. Your dog be in the room with you? You be trying to get some?
My dog has been in a room, but we kick him out.
So yeah, all right, listen.
Man, that shit crazy.
I ain't stroking with no dog.
The dog out. What are you talking about? The dog.
Nah, I ain't. Man, look, I don't have a dog. I don't have that problem. When I do get a dog,
plus my dog is respectful.
My dog is gonna be like an old school dog. My shit gonna be in the backyard chain. My fucking dog is eating table scraps. You know what I'm saying? We not going to putting this nigga on no damn strict diet, man. Motherfuckers be like, oh, nah, he don't eat soft food. He got to eat the hard shit. Or he don't eat hard food. He got to eat soft food. Or he's a vegan. A fucking vegan dog?
He's
like,
a
what the
vegan.
fuck? Like,
pretty sure he doesn't want that.
Some old other shit. Like, these niggas be out here wilding, man. The vegan people, man, they be out of pocket.
Oh,
they be out, like they started with the fucking vegan cheesesteaks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now these niggas got vegan chapstick and stuff. It's like, y'all niggas is taking this shit too far, man.
Vegan chapstick?
Listen, I'm telling you, watch. Within the next 3 years, they gonna be like, yo, vegan rights. Watch. It's gonna be the next shit. That's gonna be the next shit, bro. They're gonna be like vegan rights and shit.
You quit
These
Earth.
niggas be like they vegans, but they be wearing leather shoes. Like, cut the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
like, cut the shit.
No, it's vegan. Like, when I hear vegan, I don't see people who are like, yo, like PETA and shit. Like, PETA is different. But vegans is like, yo, yeah, I just eat this. Or pescatarian is like, yo, I just eat this.
My whole thing is, who the fuck cares, man? Like, I'm a what I want to eat-atarian. You know what I'm saying? These niggas be up here. They be like, they be so extra with it. It's like, yo, man, like that, like, and then they would be trying to push that shit on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't eat regular shit. You can't eat regular shit, and then these niggas don't say nothing to you. They be like, you just gonna eat that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna sit up there and you gonna eat that beef. You know what I'm saying? You know that cow didn't die for your sins. You be like, what the fuck? Like,
I had a chick told me to put a vegan burgers on the grill at a barbecue. I'm like, yo, this shit looks like grass clippings and mud. Like, you made this shit in your backyard.
I had a barbecue. A nigga came with a damn tofu soap bar. That shit, that's what that shit looked like. Nigga was like, yo, throw this shit on the grill. Nigga, fuck no, I ain't throwing that shit on the grill. Man, get that shit out of here. Take that shit in the house. Put that shit in the pan. Nigga, that shit ain't going on this grill. Fuck out of here.
It's definitely like, it don't taste like nothing. It's just like a big ball of gelatin.
I'm good.
Now, I've been in a position where I just don't eat meat. I'm not eating meat at the moment, but I don't be like, I don't go to Kev like, yo, man, you should eat that pork because the pork won't get up in you. My thing is, meat's delicious. I'm just not eating it right now.
My thing is this: I'm a 6 month on, 6 month off guy when it comes down to beef. You know what I'm saying? So red meat, like, I won't eat it consistently throughout the year. Now, like turkey, chicken, fish, that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'll ever be able to give up the chicken. I'm just sorry. I'm just not going to be able to. I can't. Like, fish, I can leave alone. But chicken, that's something different. I can leave the red meat alone. I can leave the fish alone. But the damn chicken, nah, I just can't do it. I can't do it.
Okay.
I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of vegan people y'all know. Niggas should not be at you like, yo.
Nah.
These niggas is revolutionary vegans, man.
Vegans be on par with Muslims when it comes like Muslims. You eat bacon
Muslims
around these
are
days.
not like that, yo.
Nah, my niggas.
Bro, vegans be serious, bro.
Nah, you ever eat bacon around a nigga that like just came home from jail? Like, yo, bro, why you got that pork in my truck? I don't want to smell no pork. I'm like, nigga.
But listen. I mean, listen. Some people with the pork do be a little extra. Cause I'm Muslim. Some niggas would be, you know what I'm saying? Niggas would literally be like, swine my brother, knowing you don't eat it. Like, come on, man. Like I'm going like swine my brother. Like, nah, man. Like, I'm good. Like, listen. My wife eat pork, right? I don't eat pork. My wife eat pork, but she don't eat pork every once in a while. yo, don't try to kiss me after you just ate that bacon, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
you gotta go brush and wash. Like, nah, like I don't want that. Like, yo, matter of fact, if you cooking and you making some pork, listen, I need you to sanitize the grill. Yeah,
see? That's my brother.
I need you to sanitize the grill after. Like, don't make my turkey bacon and your Bob Evans Franks on the same damn griddle. Like, nah, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with that. I'm not with that. And listen, for people who don't eat pork, right? What people have to understand is that their immune system isn't used to it because they don't eat it. You see what I'm saying? So what ends up happening is, like, let's say they end up eating it, they ain't gonna die, but they gonna get sick, or they gonna definitely be shitting and throwing up something. Like I remember Kev, you know Steve Downing.
Yeah.
I went to Steve Downing mom crib like years ago, right? We just came from somewhere. We had did a show, and his mom had cooked. She cooked this big ass meal or whatever, right? So he was like, "Yeah, yo, I'm saying go ahead and eat." So what I thought the shit was, I thought the shit was damn braided chicken breast, and I ate the shit, and it was a fucking pork chop. And the motherfuckers, yo, I ate this shit, and I'm like, yo, this shit don't taste like. I'm like, yo, no, I ate the whole thing. I took a couple bites. I'm like, yo, this shit, what kind of fucking chicken is this? You know what I'm saying? Yo, nigga was like, bro, that ain't chicken breast, that's a pork chop. I'm like, what the fuck? Yo, bro, listen. When I tell you, like, I was sick for like 3 days, yes, like, it was like I felt like a damn addict detoxing. You know what I'm saying? Because your body ain't used to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not for your body, man. Shit is terrible.
That nigga had to wean off of bacon bits, like.
I was like Pookie and New Jack and shit, man. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Having the shakes and shit, cold sweats, like,
yeah, if your body ain't used to that shit, you put that shit. That's anything.
Yeah.
Other than fruit and vegetables. Fruit and vegetables, you can eat them at any time, and you still feel all right.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, look, man. This shit here was definitely fun. I'm glad y'all had me on here. I just got back to the crib. Matter of fact, I'm about to fuck some chicken up now. Y'all let me know when y'all want me on the show, man. I could definitely come through.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get you on that Sunday. I mean, the following Sunday, bro. Not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. All right.
Kev, just hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what time, and we're gonna make it happen.
All right, Lon.
All right, y'all be safe, bro.
Hey.
All right, bro. All right, peace. Kev, I'm getting off here too, man. My wife, I'm about to hurry up so she can ignore me.
You already said that joke.
I'm saying it again because they ain't hear me.
All right, then. Well, this is. We know we're just gonna call this shit just off the dome. That's what this segment is.
Quarantine conversations.
Quarantine conversation. There you go. So we're done.
Oh.
Peace.
All right, yo. Peace.
Oh, he left. I'm by myself. Peace.